doing? Let's go.
Money in the bank. Watch.
Let's talk about the hottest topic of the night.
Hold on. Where's your man? At least show Cap the goddamn theme song we put on last Friday. That was
Cap, you wasn't around for that.
You uncouth bastard.
Now you know what it is. He heard it.
Theme song now?
He heard it. He heard it.
Yeah.
On the show now. He got here on it.
Yeah.
Take a second, y'all. Tap in with us. Hold on. We're gonna get this shit right for y'all for a second.
Let me slide.
Oh no, don't. I need that. You know why? I'm gonna be honest. That should give me a second to run go get my coffee from the kitchen.
It's black coffee with sugar.
No, I'm gonna add that vanilla shit. You heard?
The vanilla, the cinnamon, the whipped cream.
You want to know something? He ain't tell you. He started drinking his coffee like I did too. I even had him buying oat milk.
What's the problem? What the business is? Why did you put me on there?
What?
Why'd you put me on there?
I'll be doing coconut milk because if I do regular milk, I'll be out in the shitter all goddamn day.
Why the hell? That's how you go to put somebody onto the food spot. Now you mad they eating at the food spot.
No. Coffee's one thing. Coffee's one thing. That's what you would do on there. There was something else.
Man,
you about to go have me make coffee now, nigga?
Hey, do what you gotta do, man. We here. I'm about to let that track roll out, though.
Wait, I'm about to go. I can't even tell my brother to do coffee. That nigga makes that shit. That nigga makes that shit so strong. I make it too strong.
Chilling at the head of the table where the bosses sit, stunning everything in sight, whether it's in the bloodline or corporate. Walk me out, get laid a big smile, no handcuff by officers. Hold on, wait, I think they lost the script. We got some shooters. Pow, it's off the hip. Yeah. Oh, chilling at the head of the table where the bosses sit, stunning everything in sight, whether it's in the bloodline or corporate. Out there ain't a big smile, no handcuffed by officers. Hold on, wait, I think they lost the script. We got some shooters. Pow, it's off the hip. Chilling at the head of the table where the bosses sit, stunning everything in sight, whether it's in the bloodline or corporate. Walk me out the arena, big smile, no handcuffed by officers. Hold on, wait, I think they lost the script. We got some shooters. It's off the hip. Off the hip. Off the hip.
Bow.
Off the hip.
What's up, baby? We got 89. Bow. Oh, you turn this up, baby.
Chilling at the head of the table where the bosses sit, stunning everything in sight, whether it's in the bloodline or corporate. Walk me out the arena, big smile, low handcuffed by officers. Hold on, wait, I think they lost the script. We got some shooters, pow, it's off the hip. We got some shooters, pow, it's off the hip. Chilling at the head of the table where the bosses sit, stunning everything in sight, whether it's in the bloodline or corporate. Walk me out the arena, big smile, low handcuffed by officers. Hold on, wait, I think they lost the script. We got some shooters. Pow, pow, it's off the hip. Pow, it's off the hip. Chilling at the head of the table where the bosses sit, stunning everything in sight, whether it's in the bloodline or corporate. Walk me out the arena, big smile, long handcuffed by officers. Hold on, wait, I think they lost the script. We got some shooters, pow, it's off the hip. Pow, I got some shooters, pow, it's off the hip. We got some shooters, pow, it's off the hip. Pow, off the hip. Chilling at the head of the table where the bosses sit, stunning everything in sight, whether it's in the bloodline or corporate. Walk me out the arena, big smile, low handcuffed by officers.
Wait.
Hold on, wait, I think they lost the script. Walk me out the arena, big smile, low handcuffed by officers. Hold on, wait, I think they lost the script. Walk me out the arena, big smile, low handcuffed by officers. Hold on, wait, I think they lost the script. We got some shooters. We got some shooters, pow, it's off the hip, we got some shooters, pow, it's off the hip, we got some shooters,
sitting at the head of the table with the bosses sit.
Yeah.
Pow! That shit is fueguísimo.
Okay, I see Ray's over there on the ones and twos doing what's right, yeah. Oh. Yes, sir. This is now. Yo, chat, hold on. Hold on. Got my fellas back.
Hold on, wait. I think they lost the script. We got some shooters.
Yes, sir. We got the
bang.
You feel me? Come on,
Bang,
chat.
bang.
Yes, sir.
Bang.
Let's go.
See,
Come
now,
on.
man, this is how you know I'm a sick individual. I hear that and my mind goes to one place and one place only.
What's that?
Bang Bros.
I'm screaming. You got it.
At least he's honest though.
Straight honesty, right?
Hey, listen, ain't no cap in my rap, even though my name is Cap, you heard?
Unwelcome your thoughts, baby. That's what it is. Off the hip, man. Got my brother Cap with me. Got my brother Razor with me. Shout out to my brother Snakes. You know what I'm saying? He should
Where
be
Snakes
pulling up
at?
if he had a flight. So
Oh, that's
should
right.
be-
He had to
he-
head out
he-
to Milwaukee or some shit like that.
yeah,
He should be
coming
back
He
in the city by now.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's right. All right,
But I let him know that we on. So boom. Cause I seen he
he
put
had
the
a good
notey out
safe
that we
flight and
going
shit.
live. So we keeping this shit going. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the 23 people out there on X with us right now on the tune in. You know what I'm saying? We just fresh. Shout out to the 89 people out there on Kick. You heard? And shout out to the people out there on Twitch, man. We rocking the house, baby. Let's go, man. Uncle Howdy. Y'all see him creeping in the corner. Y'all don't see him. Y'all don't see Uncle Howdy right there in the diamond.
Keeping everywhere, kid.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. That shit is cool. Don't make me get my shit. Yo.
You're not getting an Uncle Howdy mask or what?
You gonna make him do it. You made it. You done made him get up for it.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah. Uncle HD. Yeah. Howdy, partner.
Then he goes, God damn, the bitch heavy.
I'm not gonna lie, right? I need that new mask he got right there with the shit cut off right here.
Yeah, the full man, that shit is heavy, right?
I need that buzzard one.
Man. Which one? The Loomis one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, they
Yeah, I
got
ain't
them
gonna
on
front.
sale?
His fucking mask, bro. That shit is tough, bro.
Mercy. I was thinking of the name, yeah, Mercy, right?
That nigga Loomis shit is tough, bro.
I'm not even gonna lie, too. For some reason, Huskus, yo, that shit's like Boosie too. Like what game? It was like I think it was like Manhunt or some shit. Remember the game Manhunt when everybody had like
Yep, I know what you're talking about.
bonky ass outfits just chasing
Uh-huh.
each other and shit. Like,
I know
yeah,
exactly what you're talking about.
man, I ain't gonna lie. How y'all felt? You seen tonight's episode, Cap?
We was watching part of it now. We still watching it right now, actually.
Yeah. I got Gabe. Y'all see it in the background. Actually, I hope I don't get pinched for that shit. Let me lower this shit down. I don't know if y'all can hear that shit.
I mean, that glare big enough, you should be all right.
Yeah, right. Like we don't know what's going on right now, right? But
Can't
yeah,
see
man,
nothing.
it's been an eventful. I did see from this point on. I seen the rest of the show, so that's why I decided to cut the show on now. I had to catch back up and watch the first hour and shit like that.
It was interesting.
Yeah, definitely after like a SmackDown show that was through and through. I don't want to say that
a SmackDown that gave us Jacob Fatu beat the shit out of Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, and Cody Rhodes.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly broke Cody's ribs.
No, Cody said he broke 2 ribs.
That's real or
Yeah, he said that at the following house show the next night.
You think he's gonna give up the belt?
Nah. He'll tough it out, and then we won't see him till
SummerSlam.
Yeah.
That's still too soon though for broken ribs.
Unless the match is like 5 minutes.
The bad
with
thing
some
about
bullshit.
ribs is there's really no timetable. You know what I mean? There's no special way to heal them. You just
let it happen.
That's it. Yeah, man.
Well, that's kind of why.
He could cough the wrong way and fucking break a rib again.
Yeah, but that's probably why it's a 6-man, not a singles match.
Yeah, they had to make it to where the focal point is just not on him now, because he ain't gonna be able to go like that. And if he does, he's gonna run the risk of getting really hurt and then having to really give up the belt. Like, that's gonna be stupid.
Again, like I said, they doing their best to keep it protected, and then it's still like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit goes left. I mean, that's part of the nature, though. You're gonna have injuries in there, but now it's again where it don't sit right when Rhea Ripley got to give up her belt. Like, I don't know how long Cody gonna be out and shit like that. Like, maybe it can help, but when you got certain people, and you know why, it's like, okay, Seth Rollins, that was WrestleMania season, right?
Yeah.
Of the belt. Do they take the belt off Cody? I don't think they do. I'm gonna just say that, but I'm gonna ask. I'll do myself a disservice if I don't ask y'all. Nah,
I can't. With all the work they don't put in him to get the belt, I can't see them just taking it off of him like that. Hurt or not. I think at this point in Cody's career, he'll go out there with one leg if he has to.
I mean, shit, he went out with one pec last year.
Yep, I was gonna say that right now. Like, here, and to me that was, I mean, that's just as bad as the broken ribs, bro. Like, literally. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's really no healing timetable. It's just however your body heals up, because he could have got hurt all over again in that match when he fought with the torn pec. You know what I'm saying? But I think you got to put Cody on the stretcher for him to give up the belt like that.
No,
and even more so, it's just gonna add more to his character now, dogs. Like, you.
So does it? Do y'all think this expedites any story? Like, does this speed anything up?
Nah, I think it might slow it down.
No, it'll be normal course, because after this, you maybe have Rock Survivor Series, if not the Rumble, so he'll be chilling for the next 6 months anyways.
But even that don't sit right, because it's like, what are we doing now? Are we going back to the guys holding titles for a whole year again?
Well, what else are you gonna do with it?
I want to go back to the days where the titles was always up for grabs, bro. This whole
okay,
dude holding a title for 365 days is lame.
Who else is as big as a story as Cody, Rock, and Cody Roman? There ain't nobody that's as big as that. So there's no point in putting the belt to somebody else.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I just think
unless whoever wins Money in the Bank holds it for a minute. Other than that, it's like you're gonna risk doing more harm than good at that point.
The word you like to use, precondition. Like, remember when we was going down there on Wikipedia and we were seeing all the pay-per-views that they were having, and fucking the champion was changing fucking titles like every month or every other pay-per-view. Right.
So I mean, but also it was the same 3-4 guys too across the 12-18 months anyways.
Yeah, but we still
that's not as bad.
Right. They kept it in a tier of, like, again though, that's I think that's how you could do it though. If you do it like that, you can't just I hate to use Kofi as the example, but to me he was probably the weakest champion in recent.
Yeah, he was a novelty champion.
So it's like,
they do the same thing for R-Truth with the tag title.
Right.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, that's something that we want to dive into too. That, I mean, we already spoke our mind on that, but now that this shit is done, did it have to take this long? Type shit, but
no.
Where we gonna dive? We could dive right into, like, I'm saying, like, we could just go ahead.
We can't really dive into that without going to the other meat and potatoes that led up to that match,
right? Because Liv,
which does start at the beginning of Raw.
So let's get to the beginning then. Come on.
Well, before we get to that, we did start off with Drew McIntyre going in on CM Punk once again. And if I'm not mistaken, he did declare for the Money in the Bank. However, Adam Pearce says you got to earn a shot. So I'm glad they went with that route instead of him declaring, and we don't know nothing until next week.
One thing that blew me, but it made sense, like you said, it's going to tie into the end. like Miz, I didn't want to see Miz on commentary, bro. Like I don't know what happened with Pat McAfee. They selling the Wyatt angle, or I don't know if he just
So on Pat McAfee's show, they've been teasing something to where he's blaming his boy. His boy is like, "Hey, this ain't me. I'll tell you if it's me." But also, again, it could be something with the misses. We don't know. They are in his hometown.
Yeah, we got Miz on commentary. So
I wasn't mad at it though.
I wasn't. I was just like, man, I don't even want to hear the Miz right now. Like, it sounds like because again, he's playing into this good guy character that I said I don't like. I don't really care for right now. Like,
not the way some of his commentary was.
It sounded like he was hyped for some of this shit. He's over here, like, you know what I'm saying, selling the moves, and I'm just like, yeah, this ain't. This ain't the Miz I know.
Think about
but that's kind of his real vibe, though. Like Miz really is a wrestling fanatic. So having him on commentary doesn't like look wrong, though.
Yeah, but like, he's not heel Miz though right now. So for me, it's not
also. He's 20. He's 20 players in the game. He's probably looking at treating it like, as Cap was saying, how often does he get to sit back and be a fan for a minute?
Yeah, yeah.
It's his next job.
Remember, he's an OG, whether you want to believe it or not.
Yeah,
what's your saying about pigs rolling in shit? You know what I'm saying?
I gotta hear this shit. What's this saying going like?
Yeah, you gotta put me on. What's the saying, Razor? Because I can't pair. I don't remember it off the top. I just know the pigs love rolling in shit.
No, first time you're getting mixed up is what do pigs like doing best? Rolling in their own shit.
You feel me? So fuck it. Like if that's what made, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it. For me it ain't though. Like.
But back to the opening segment. Drew McIntyre was just straight cold-blooded with that promo. He flat out says, "I'm gonna win Money in the Bank with your family right beside me."
He needs to go that route. He needs to be what psychopath Drew was, but more.
He just in his bag right now. It's like he's found that rhythm.
Drew's the last. Remember how we were saying they just gonna throw somebody in there without having a qualifying match? Is that Drew right now?
Well, we'll see next week. I mean, Adam Pearce did tell him you got to earn it, and Drew says, "I believe I'll make the right choice. If not, I'll show you what a disruption really is." So he could pull a Brock and hijack it, take the briefcase, and say, "No, this is mine. I went and got it. Who's gonna beat me for it?" And then it's just a fuck you to Punk at the end of the day. Just makes that match that much more of a big fight feel.
Crafty, I see you out there.
Yeah, I think a title between them definitely makes whatever they're doing amplified.
And then with that match, it's so much of a big deal already. Like they could squabble it out before you even put the title in place.
I ain't gonna lie. If they did like like what they were doing with Cody and The Rock, with all the like fucking backstage fighting that was going on, like real actual looking like Cody got busted open, like do some of those with CM Punk and Drew, is gonna hit,
that could be we got that this past Friday if you think about it, but also that could be match one at SummerSlam, maybe just Drew just beats Shed for a minute, whatever, maybe like Punk wins round 2 or Drew beats him clean twice. We'll see. What would you think, HD?
I think CM Punk almost has to win the second one to make it seem something. Because if not, like, if it'll just, I don't know. I can't see CM Punk not winning. Like, at least something between them.
Again, I said this the other day. I'm not mad at whoever wins the feud.
No, right.
To make it believable and you want to really, like, push Drew,
you have to have him dominate.
Yeah.
He's going to dog walk CM Punk the first match. Watch.
Most def. Most
it has to be like that.
But if he dog walks him twice, that won't be the end of the world. That'll make Drew more of a big deal, because Drew could say, "You ain't on my level. I told you from the start. I'm better than you. I proved it."
That's true.
That's like when Cody beat Seth 3 in a row, but everybody forgets that.
Right.
And Cody got his number.
I forgot about that.
And now telling niggas it wasn't gonna hurt Seth in any kind of way, and it did it.
They almost made the fucking Cody Rhodes undefeatable. I think he only really lost to like 3 people at that time. It was Roman.
Roman Reigns never beat Seth Rollins.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, he has.
No, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't. Seth?
Yeah, he
Seth
has.
won by
No, he
Seth won by DQ.
He never pinned him.
No, I know.
Never got a pin on him or nothing like that.
Tribal Chief character, then yeah.
No, in their whole career, he never beat him.
Roman Reigns has never got a victory over Seth Rollins. Seth has won.
That's Seth's thing over him. He never beat me.
Yeah,
when it matters the most. You remember when he says that? When it matters the most, you can't fuck with me.
Yeah.
You said that to him. When it matters the most, you can't beat me. Because what happened in 2016 Money in the Bank? Oh yeah, Money in the Bank. What's 2016? Seth Rollins came back from injury, and what happened? Whooped his ass. You know what I'm saying? Went in for a spear, turned it into a pedigree. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Almost all the time. And it's true, though. When it does matter the most, in a high-stakes match, Roman does lose to this nigga.
And also, when they ran it back as Survivor Series a couple years ago during the pandemic, or just before the pandemic, Roman had him in the chokehold, and then he lost via DQ because he wouldn't let go of the choke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bro. Even The Rock and Austin at Mania, Austin used to get the better of The Rock. The Rock got Austin at his last Mania, but people swear up and down that The Rock used to spank Austin or something.
Nah,
like, you know
I'm a Rock fan, and I say that.
Nah.
Like some people, not because the last win, like it depends how old you are. Like you know what I'm saying. If you just remember that last one, that's all you know. You know what I'm saying? We all watched the whole trilogy, so we could sit there and say
I
like,
think part of the reason why I did like The Rock so much is because he wasn't superhuman. Like he did lose. You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is though? When you have that star status, you gotta be the other guy across to be just as big as that nigga to beat and it makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why everybody loves John Cena so much because he loves to put people over.
For a while, John Cena was a piece of shit, but he definitely put a lot of niggas over.
But if you think about it, he's won less than 10 matches in the last like 6-7 years.
Who's John, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a hell of a stat. That's terrible.
Because he's been on his show. He's been on his shit. So what he's been doing the last 5-6 years is just giving back, really, making niggas look strong. Again, he's still John Cena. He still brings emotion to his promos. You know what I'm saying? Look what he did to Solo back in November.
Yeah.
Before his last match. He said, I'm gonna cook you in 90 seconds with half a voice. Nigga literally did.
nah, Cena could still cut a promo for sure.
Nigga, Cena is still a fucking draw. It's the crazy part.
It's just people,
he's still
it's
a
fickle
draw.
when they on top, bro. When you got John Cena and Randy Orton fighting for the championship to unify the belt, everybody hated that shit. When John Cena go away, everybody wants
I ain't
them
gonna
back.
front.
Roman go away, they want them back.
I was kind of fake salty about that at the time because I didn't really fuck with Randy. Well, maybe because of the story. They
bro, just having those two in a match, I didn't care who won. I'm beyond. I was
those
just
two in a fucking match, bro, because they know each other so well.
That was money.
If you ever
That
really
was-
watch their
yeah,
matches,
bro.
their matches, I'm talking to you because I know they have. But if you ever really watch their match, this bougie ass nigga here, look.
That shit look pretty as fuck, Cap. That shit like a fucking Christmas card right there.
That ass a barista over there.
I'm crying. Hold up.
He said, hold on.
You better put Starbucks out of business.
Yep. Nah, but you see why I like having my little brother around though, H? Niggas like you guys, bro. He's like super knowledgeable with this shit that I don't even be remembering.
See, like, I'm gonna be honest. There's a gap that I missed, right? Because to be transparent, there's that period where you growing up, right? You're growing up and you're finding it. You start playing sports. You start like messing with girls more and shit. You feel me?
That's when he was watching it hard. Pause. No diddy.
Yeah, like there was a time period where dudes like Danny Basham was on TV. I wasn't watching that shit, bro.
Danny Basham.
Yeah, like dudes like that, bro. The Basham brothers and shit, bro. Like, come on, bro. Doug and Danny Basham. Like, no, I wasn't watching that shit, bro.
You talking about from like
Shannon Moore out there and shit. Shannon Moore was alright though, but like I don't know, bro. It was just a weird
So basically he missed the chunk of SmackDown where SmackDown was actually fire as fuck.
Hell no. I seen it, but I wasn't paying attention to Paul London and Brian Kendrick and them like that shit. Not when you just came out the Stone Cold Undertaker Triple H era.
No. So what you missed was Brian Kendrick going bar for bar with the Doctor of Thugonomics.
When he was Spanky, right?
You missed Brian Kendrick trying to drink the APA under the table.
You know, it's funny when they started the 205, everybody forgot about Brian Kendrick.
Nah, he came back better though.
Nah, he did. He did.
No,
I liked him in his role.
More
with
seasoned,
205.
more seasoned.
I like when 205 first started with Austin Aries, Pac, you know what I'm saying? Fucking what's his name, Rich Swann. I thought
Say you love
205 was
Green
going
Bay.
somewhere until all these
TJ
dumb motherfuckers
Perkins.
started getting hit with real life. Like this nigga Rich Swann was a woman beater. Fucking Enzo's a fucking perv supposedly.
And Enzo was Enzo.
Literally,
I don't
nigga.
give a fuck. Enzo's still my guy.
Nah, man, that's bro, man. I was upset with
No,
that.
no. So
For the
real
haters.
quick,
After
real
I seen
quick
Big
with-
Cass too the other day on AEW, I was even more mad. Like, God damn it, where's my nigga? Enzo?
2009, 2010. I missed those years. Like those were the years I wasn't watching.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Whatever year CM Punk snuffed the dude in the crowd, bro. I seen that shit on World Star Hip Hop. I'm like, who's? I'm like, yo, who's this dude
You talking
snuffing
about
people?
years where I was ready
They
to have
said
kids and
CM Punk.
shit, so was
I said,
definitely
this
not
is
Yeah, I stopped watching in
bro,
2005.
bro. CM Punk. Look, when I last stopped watching wrestling, CM Punk was in ECW, but about to wrestle Chris Benoit, bro.
Yep.
And then next thing I know, he's snuffing people in the crowd. I said, what's going on? What did I miss? We're like, what are the wrestlers doing now, bro? I'm not even going to lie,
You
bro.
missed the Straight Edge Society when he.
No, I seen with Luke Gallows and the other chick, Serena. I
Yeah.
seen that.
Serena Deeb.
Yeah, bro, I seen that. But there was like, I'm probably over exaggerating, but there was like a year or two in high school.
Oh, so you missed CM Punk running the Nexus. That's what it was.
I
And
seen
then,
that
he
too.
ran the
I seen that.
Nexus.
I missed all of that shit.
That was 2000, like
I
what?
seen
10,
that.
11.
I was definitely not watching wrestling at
Cat,
You know
all.
what
Cat,
I missed?
You weren't missing much.
I was having babies,
you
bro.
know, nah, I think I missed that lead up to him winning the championship before the pipe bomb.
Oh, the Summer of Punk is what you missed.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, the Summer of Punk. That's what it's called.
I think I started watching it around that time because of you because my brother put me on to CM Punk first came out.
I started watching in 2012 on and off. 2013 is when I really got back into it.
Yeah,
and I had to figure out who the fuck this guy CM Punk was. I've seen him before. When I remember the nigga with the long hair, and he was going into a rivalry with Rey Mysterio, hair versus mask.
Hair versus man.
And in Butte before that, when he was beefing with this nigga,
So,
Jeff Hardy.
Fun fact with the Rey Mysterio stuff. Who else was involved in that beef?
Dominic, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. It was Dominic. Dominic was there and Aaliyah.
You're getting older.
I definitely wasn't watching wrestling around that time then.
Because Punk was also trying to take a few jabs at Eddie too. That was the last time they touched Eddie.
See, as a wrestling fan, I still always bought the video game, so I knew the wrestlers up to date to them years, but I wasn't keeping up with every storyline, bro. Like if it was major, like CM Punk for the most part, once he hit the main, I wouldn't say like ECW was kind of main roster, but once he got out of there and hit like SmackDown and shit.
Oh, man, he was firing at that point.
Yeah, one against Jeff Hardy and shit.
ECW was like what they call was like another not saying that it's the
Vince just wanted to Vince just wanted to piss.
ECW. It was a big fuck you to Paul Heyman. That's what it was.
Yeah, that shit was a big piss on that. That's what that was.
It happened. They tried to use it it was like a different kind of ECW. It wasn't like from back in the 90s.
It was.
They used whatever talent they could get from there. You know what I'm saying? Like
it was a Timu invasion, but you didn't get the invasion part.
No, because then what happened? Remember what happened? Big Show ended up turning on WWE and started being an ECW nigga. It's just fucking hilarious.
Well, yeah, Big Show, you had Kurt Angle, which was fine. It was working. And then
I think that Kurt Angle though was like when he went to TNA, he kind of carried.
That's what we got. What we then knew as Perk Angle. That's when all that shit started.
Because that ECW Kurt wasn't bad, but just throwing all the top guy, like not all of them, but like you throw the Big Show, Kurt Angle over there,
Umaga, Bobby Lashley.
Like, what are you doing? Yeah, like,
Kane.
come on.
Kane.
Kane was ECW champion.
Kane was
yep. Yeah. You throwing a whole bunch of WWE. That's what they said killed you when they
fought for the ECW belt. I was the Bald King because he held that belt.
I could solidly say from about 2006 to about 2020, 19ish. I mean, I wasn't really watching shit like that. I mean, I watched it here and there, obviously, because I know who certain people were, but like, as far as like storylines and shit like that, I was oblivious to shit because shit just got weird for me.
You know, this nigga got into it because I would talk to this nigga whenever I would see something crazy, and I would talk to this nigga and make him listen to me like if he really gave a fuck. So eventually, it just curiosity killed the cat. Like, what's this fat nigga talking about? So he
Nah,
looked it up
he
his
said,
own-
nah, that's one of those. If I gotta suffer, so do you, motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? So he knew for when he first seen Roman and he ain't like him. I'm like, no, that's the man right there.
Yeah,
I'm
I ain't
telling you,
like-
that's my dogs right there.
I ain't
bro.
like Roman from the very beginning,
Nigga,
bro.
from the moment I seen Roman, so when they gave him that corny ass gimmick, the big dog gimmick, to the tribal chief, to who he is
I ain't
today,
gonna front. Yeah, I
that's
could
been
say
my
he's been.
man,
I could
yo.
say he's been a
Suffering
fan black ass
succotash.
nigga. What happened? What happened? What happened?
Suffering succotash.
Suffering, yo, that
Oh,
corny
you
ass
was a
shit.
fan when he got hit with the dog food and all that?
I was a fan when John Cena cooked that nigga for 14 minutes.
Nigga.
I was a
Nah,
fan
it's
when
kind of yo, Cap though. It's kind of what you be saying about the basketball players. We seen the potential with Roman. We knew that shit
I
was
seen it
rough.
too in the beginning.
Yeah.
My beef I used to tell my brother was,
They not-
and it was true. What I used to say was I didn't like what WWE was doing with him.
yeah, nigga.
Like
Nah,
I hated how they had him, bro. Remember, before he obviously learned his fucking mic skills, bro. They really treated this nigga like he was the fucking next coming of fucking Jesus.
Yeah, John Cena. They wanted him because even
And
John
the
Cena
reality
said in his road
and the
promo.
reality of it is he wasn't even the best nigga in the Shield at that time. It was Seth.
but I think
I could argue Ambrose.
I thought it was Dean Ambrose. It was
Would you
Dean.
be a
Dean is
wrestler?
I ain't gonna front. I
Wrestler?
fuck
No.
with Dean, bro.
At the time,
Yeah, if somebody
it was
give me a
Dean.
right situation, then
Dean-
hell yeah.
I still fuck with Dean.
Dean Ambrose was the most loved out of the
John
three.
Moxley.
No funny shit. Because then
So
you had Seth Rollins, who's being this cream puff bitch, who's basically babied and nurtured. You know what I'm saying?
Watch your mouth for my man Seth freaking
Listen,
Rollins.
that's my
bro.
dude right there.
nah, talk your
Then you
shit.
had
You
Roman
have to
Reigns.
talk your shit.
Then you had Roman Reigns, who they was trying to push as the next John Cena, and nobody was feeling it.
Because he
So-
can't spit on the
And
mic
then
like John Cena
you
can.
had Dean Ambrose, who was basically pushed to the
What
side
name?
that we all gravitated
I don't know.
to.
Because Dean Ambrose was a thug, nigga.
Ambrose was turning chicken shit into fucking chicken cordon bleu in this bitch like nothing. You gave him a plant who was getting that shit over like fucking Chris Jericho with a fucking scarf.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
So the whole
And
Like,
then
I
he
even
goes
like
to
the-
AEW and just fucking starts bleeding all over himself every day.
I even
Yo.
like the idea of the Ambrose Asylum, but they fucked that matchup alone. But I even liked that idea.
I don't know. I'm a weird nigga. I always like the weird characters. Like fucking Al Snow was one of my guys I liked for some reason. I don't know why. He came out with the fucking head and shit. I
No,
like that
you
shit.
just love
Nah.
saying everybody loves head.
He
That
said,
too.
he said, "Who in the blue?" He said, "Who in the blue hell is you?" No, what he said to McMahon. He said, "Who?" He said, "Who in the blue hell is this?" He said, "Rock, it's me. We spoke last week." Then shit had me crying. The Rock, bro. He literally mean to shut niggas down. It's just how he was.
Yo,
There's a different aura though. Like,
can I ask y'all? I'm gonna try to steer back to the mom and shit real quick. So, am I wrong for feeling that
Liv Morgan's my wife. Just let you know.
Liv is taking over Rhea Ripley's spot?
Is it wrong to say that?
Yeah,
No.
because that's kind of what's happening right now.
Again, especially what we got later on. So actually, let's get back to talk real quick. So
What are you talking about? Elaborate. What the hell do you mean she took her spot?
She means she took
no,
her
no.
spot,
So
nigga.
she
has the
she-
women's title now,
Okay.
right? She just helped Judgment Day win the tag team titles, so now Judgment Day is full of titles all over again, right?
in
Finn
her
Balor. Go
in
ahead.
her promo earlier, she touched on how she basically took out Rhea for the belt,
I
and
remember.
she
retired
put
Becky.
she put Becky in early retirement. So she's talking, she's, hey, it's always been me. Y'all knew it's always been me. Can't no one touch me.
Excuse me, my bad.
And I ain't gonna front. They got the perfect female right now to run that aura with. Like she
And
really
all-
came back.
all-
She really came back with that. You know what I'm saying? So
Now
I fuck with it.
I give Liv her props because her first title run compared to this one was shit. They didn't really.
I mean,
They didn't really.
there's not much of a title run either, bro. Slow down. She ain't
Well,
really fighting nobody.
it's
Slow down.
not even the title one. It's more so the simple fact that, with the exception of the Bloodline stuff on SmackDown, she is the #1 story in WWE.
Liv Morgan.
Yes, all everyone cares about is her. What's going on with her and Dom, now her and Finn potentially.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I'm happy they did that shit though, bro. I'm happy they went back in the archives and pulled that shit out, bro. Because if they would have just kept her focused on Dom, like, come on, bro. Like, everybody always want to talk about storytelling.
But that's why I try to tell you. Every little bullshit, little message is on little scenes and shit is always gonna end up becoming a part of a story later on. Telling you, nigga, like what happened 2 years ago when her, AJ, and fucking Finn stood in the middle of the ring doing the clit sign.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look what's happening now 2 years later. Telling you, bro, everything is like a hidden message for later on to be explained.
Triple H has said it best. There's always a plan for the plan.
Right. There's always a fallback, which is, you know what I'm saying?
Always a plan B.
And I think that's the better, like, that's the one you could get more out of, because almost it feel like how much more could you do with Dom and Liv, except for like y'all really got to push the envelope.
Now a fuckload more.
That's what I'm saying now.
I mean, and the good thing about it too is it's gonna be a good pop when Rhea does come back. You know what I'm saying? Regardless.
And depending on how the story goes, Dom is not gonna bust a move till the day Rhea does come back. Watch. You're gonna see for months that Dom is running from this bitch till he finally embraces this bitch, and Rhea comes back.
Nigga, he's fake running, bro. I want his shit.
Well, there is
a fuck because his wife in real life is fire, and you had Rhea Ripley who's fire, and then this little thought bitch.
Funny Ray's like, yup.
and then this little thought bitch that he's fucking with on the side, Liv. You know what I'm saying?
There is a rumor that when Rhea comes back, she ain't coming alone. The rumor is she's
Buddy
waiting
Murphy?
on the rumor she's waiting on the rumor his contract's up pretty soon.
Yeah, him, Aleister Black. Well, to you, Malachi.
Yeah.
No, Malachi got a little more time, but Buddy's may be up pretty soon.
Also, he extended his contract.
Buddy,
well, no. So Tony's been doing that Vince move to where if they're hurt for any reason, they got that time is left over.
Oh, so basically, when they're hurt, it don't count.
Oh, so he freezes it for them.
Yeah.
Okay, that's respect.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
That's fucked up.
No matter how bad they want out.
This nigga said, "Damn, I can't chill."
Okay, HD, I can't agree with everybody. Hold on, let me say something.
He said, "Damn."
Nah, like nigga, my contract. Now I did not sign that shit. Like I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Why not? Nigga, he's doing you a favor. You got her.
I would have said. I would say, hey, here's 20% back. Get the fuck out of my face. I'm going over here. I'm gonna buy my freedom.
You know what it is too? It's like giving an opportunity to rethink that, or like rethink. Do you really want to quit? Like, do you really want to go somewhere else and not get utilized the way you are getting over here?
Yeah.
And then you could say, what the fuck am I doing over here?
I hear you though, H.
What the fuck am I doing over here?
Nah, that's true too, though. That's true.
These guys do it all the time. Yeah.
Look at Ricochet potentially.
I would listen, man. I fuck with Ricochet, so I wouldn't be mad if he go to AEW. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, my man Moxley want to jack some bullshit right now. He want to bleed and go crazy, get concussed.
I'm glad you mentioned. I'm glad you mentioned that. So this past weekend, he took on MMA legend Josh the Warhammer Barnett in a Bloodsport match at his own pay-per-view in Japan. Bloodsport's there for the first time ever, and Moxley's entire head looked like fucking hamburger meat.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah.
And if you saw the post match when he does his little post match speech, the referee has to hold him up while he cuts his promo.
Wow.
And
then as he's leaving, he put the fucking cigarette in his mouth, walking away.
Yes or no?
Yes, I fuck with that nigga though. See, that shit was out putting a blunt in that mouth walking away, nigga. I fuck with my niggas, huh?
And they can tell you because that's the reason why Vince didn't really give him the creative power he wanted. Had Vince gave him that creative power for himself and his character, he was never gonna leave WWE.
He would.
They would give him. They would have 20 times the money that. Yeah.
They let R-Truth smoke a stogie on TV.
Yeah, but Lil Jimmy made him do it.
Little Jimmy said, "I like Little Jimmy."
Little Jimmy.
You gotta watch that whole little promo action between him and Cena when he was beefing with Cena for capital punishment. That was the only time he ever really got a title shot. But
you gon' get got.
I'm dead, bro.
So
but
if not the bloodline shit, hold on, I want to ask Adam. If not the bloodline shit, because you was just saying, Razor, the live shit got to be the hottest shit right now, right? So if you
without
don't think
question,
so, Adam, then what?
The Wyatts. Everybody, I personally believe.
over Liv, Dom, and over the bloodline.
I don't think over the bloodline because the bloodline is already like in too deep. I think the live shit just really kind of getting popping off because she's only doing what she's doing to really get back at Ripley. I think the Wyatt because it's unexpected. We don't know what the fuck they're doing. We don't know the direction they're going. They're spooky as shit. They are an attraction. You know what I'm saying?
So
We want to see what we want to see where they're going with this, with their whole point and purpose of why they're here, aside from living Bray's legacy. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's the why. Watch what some shit's gonna happen.
Did y'all
That
see the tape?
yeah,
Okay.
like
so
that
so
alone, and that alone because that right there with Bo talking to Bo, right? Even though it's Uncle Howdy, that alone right there was so real.
Yeah.
More than anything we've seen this past week in wrestling. That was like the most realest promo.
I mean, yeah, that's real emotion right there.
Yeah,
Nigga.
that's
Talking about his
so
brother.
real.
Nigga.
You know what I'm saying? And he, ask himself a question.
Yeah.
How you feel since Bray passed away? He said like everything lost. Like
But
of
yo,
course without him.
isn't it kind of creepy how he sounds just like Bray?
He's starting to look more, even though they looked alike. Like now, it's just like the beard. He's
Right?
looking
Like,
like the
yo,
Bray
bro,
that
like,
just
He
came
always
back
looked like him.
too.
Is that he just started letting the
Yeah,
beard
yeah,
shit
yeah,
go.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I-
saying. We always
yeah.
seen a clean shaven.
He was like basically a fit version of Bray.
I started to
Skinny.
notice when this YouTube channel called Dreadmare or
Yep.
something like that opened
Yeah,
up.
Dreadmare.
That's when Bo really starting to like train his voice to sound like Bray with the raspiness and all.
Mhm.
Like
And it,
Bro,
in the
and
early ones,
he hits it right on
the
the
early
mark.
ones, I swear to God, it sounds dead on like Bray.
yeah,
It's like,
and if
the
you
fuck
could
is this?
remember back when he was in B Team, remember when he was B Team with Curtis Axel?
That was my
He
shit.
was already changing his physique. He already got bigger.
Yeah.
His look and all with the earrings and the beard. You know
He'd
what I'm
been
saying?
in the
dyed
gym.
hair. And he's been in the gym. And on top of that, his voice, his voice got darker.
He's able to, yeah,
You know what I'm
he's
saying?
able to.
So now that when he did his promo today and that little video, sound just like his brother, just like a skinny version.
That shit was wild. I
Nah,
was
skinny
like, yo,
nigga sound
I'm
different
getting
than a fat
goosebumps
nigga.
right now.
Yo, right? Didn't I get
It's like-
goosebumps when I heard this shit?
Yeah,
I was like, yo,
it's
this is
sound like
crazy,
his brother.
son.
It's just like a skinny version
Nah,
of his
it
brother.
really is
It's
crazy,
funny
bro.
part.
I mean,
I'm not gonna lie. What was on that tape was definitely worth it because, you know, the other part.
I think what y'all both saying though, Adam and Razor, I don't think y'all both wrong. I think y'all both right. And you saying Liv is
Well,
the
because they
top storyline, but I think what you're saying is, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Bray is the Wyatt is more captivating right now.
I
You
think
have a
basically in a
first
month.
impression versus something that's been going on since
yeah,
the
right,
Rock
right,
or Mania.
Yeah. So okay, basically what I'm gonna say is in a month or so from now, that's gonna be the most talked about in WWE, aside from the Bloodline on SmackDown. You know what I mean? I think that's what's gonna be, the topic.
I just think it's dope that there's multiple top storylines right now, though. There's not just one thing going on. It's a lot
Because
of
the living down
Yeah,
the
so,
lot
so
of things.
yeah,
that
you
we're
have,
like,
you have
damn,
those
what's gonna
three.
happen?
You also have Karrion Kross breaking up the New Day. You have Grayson Waller trying to break up DIY and potentially turn Austin Theory babyface on SmackDown. You got all kinds of shit going on right now.
Yep, they're really pushing Austin as the babyface right now.
Not to mention what the fuck's going on in
Because
NXT.
they want Austin to be a face.
They
So,
want it to be great.
he
That's
got
why.
he got the look, he got the, you know what I'm saying, the fucking, because he do got a moveset. He don't just got that.
I just want Tommaso Ciampa heel so he can beat the shit out of Johnny Gargano one more
I
time.
wait for you to say that. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I ain't gonna front though, because I lived through their rivalry in
Had some
NXT.
great matches, though.
It was beautiful.
I lived through their rivalry, and it was like you said, beautiful. Exactly, bro. Like Triple H and Shawn Michaels could have done a better job. They with that shit right there.
That was
last
fucking
match-
magic.
That last match that they had in the pandemic, bro, fire.
I'll argue the second match is better than all three of them. The third one kind of ruined it for me because during the pandemic,
Nah, the
that's
second
probably
match
why
is
as good.
definitely legendary. Second match definitely nigga fucking took off the fucking mat. Yo, bro.
Oh, I see that. Yep.
Fucking each other up, bro. I ain't gonna front though, but when he turned on his mans, that shit caught everybody off guard.
That's
That shit caught
the
everybody off
best
guard.
part
They
right
was like,
there.
what the
And
fuck?
that was
Don't
and
expect it.
he turned on him in Brooklyn.
And you know what? You know what? Yup. You know what vibe it gave me? Triple H and Shawn Michaels.
I mean, the
intensity. But then
that's why.
But then who produced that?
Hindsight, but why you think
Exactly.
why you think they pushed him as the fake Shawn Michaels and the fake Triple H right now, nigga? Like that, like
You know, Shawn Michael and Triple H's boys. Like this,
because they do have that type of aura together. Like they have the Shawn Michaels Triple H aura together as far as like they play off each other very well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they're nowhere near Shawn Michaels and
I just feel for Johnny Gargano because Ciampa does definitely overshadow him. He's more charismatic.
I mean,
much like I firmly believe that Montez Ford is light years ahead of Angelo Dawkins.
Yeah, I think that team needs to break up already, bro. I think
they need to do something with that. I'm sorry.
Montez needs to go on his singles run, dogs. He's too talented, dog. I'm sorry.
Hawkins, he gives me Dino Brown vibes.
Yes.
He do. I ain't gonna hold you. He do.
Yes, good one.
We've all been saying that.
Yes, he does.
He could be U.S. contender, great U.S. contender.
You know,
maybe even IC, maybe.
No, maybe I see nowadays is hard to a standard like the WWE or heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well again, if maybe he can run with it. That may be where he plateaus. We shall see.
Me personally, if you give it to somebody like Dawkins, who I don't know, again, if his character starts changing and he's actually outshines for it, then I could understand. But I think giving it to Dawkins to say within a year would definitely like
what the IC
shit on the IC title. Yeah,
hell yeah, bro. Because how would you give it to Dawkins over a dude like Braun Breaker right now?
No, but I'm saying in general. Like,
I know, but I'm saying if you give it to a Dawkins, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like them.
If you give it to a Dawkins, right? How you not give it to somebody like Braun Breaker?
That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna give up the IC title, treat it like if it's the heavyweight and the WWE. Give it to somebody that's worthy of it. That's gonna hold it down and make it look good too.
Raise it, spit it out, baby. I see it.
So
spit it out, nigga.
I just want to hear it. Go ahead.
Let that shit go from the hip, nigga.
Okay.
You gotta crack your neck and look intimidating, bro.
Braun is 1,000% getting that belt.
I don't think so.
And he's gonna kill Sheamus over it. He gonna kill Ludwig Kaiser over it. By the way, anyone checked on Ludwig Kaiser lately after the ass he got by Sheamus today?
Oh my god, bro, I'm gonna lie.
You gotta think about it. Like Braun ran through his ass last week. Sheamus fucking kicks his head off today.
That's a fact.
I ain't gonna lie. I think
ever since he left Gunther, he can't catch a break for shit.
Bro, he's still getting speared right now. What are you talking about? He still hasn't gotten enough.
Okay, so they give Breaker the title, right? Let's say they give him the title. I personally don't think. I think some bullshit's gonna happen that he don't get it because that's the only way Sami Zayn can or anybody right now at this point. It looks like you can beat a Breaker.
Sammy don't need the belt. Sammy don't need the belt right now.
Sammy's already well established. He don't. What I'm saying is
let Braun run with it for a few months.
They will give Braun if he gets the title. I mean, I'm gonna be real. Ain't no way in hell we're gonna see another run like Gunther's.
It won't be as long, but it'll definitely be at least half of it.
I agree because, like you told me earlier, who was the last person that you remember that beat him?
Who, Gunther?
Yeah,
it's only 3 niggas that beat him.
And who's one of them?
2 of them were in the ring.
Sammy, right then, so why wouldn't they give Braun another a type of Gunther run? Why not?
And on top of that, let Braun run there for a few months. That way, say, for example, Survivor Series, you can have Braun versus Ilya.
Right. Yeah, that'd be a good match.
They still got to run it back.
I like Ilya. He cool. I fuck with that little nigga. He cool.
Like again, there's a lot you do with it, but this will definitely add more steam to Braun. So that way, say you can have Braun maybe win a Rumble, maybe next year he wins Money in the Bank, cash it for the World Heavyweight title. This will get him to that level brick by brick.
Right. I mean, that's what they're trying to do with him, right? Like you gotta you can't. This is why I'm not sold on Carmelo Hayes being on the main roster right now. Because you
know what they just did for him? Listen, you know what they just did for him?
What?
By pinning fucking Randy, bro.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So as I said, like, what you mean he's not? How you feel?
But Cap, I do see where you're coming from because much like Trick down NXT, yeah, in NXT Melo went right to everybody, but he goes to the main roster. Yeah, he has a nice outing in the King of the Ring. Yeah, he has a win over Randy, but that's it.
That's it. That's what I'm saying.
And similar to Trick, it's like all Trick has is the one dub over Melo. And similar with Braun to a degree, it's like with Melo and Braun, you don't want to push them too quick because you run the risk of having another Roman situation to where they just lose interest as opposed to gaining interest because you're just oversaturating them and forcing them down our throats.
Yeah.
But I just feel like, for me,
you.
part of it is, I feel character-wise, I feel it's easier to push a character like Braun than it is going to be to push a character like Carmelo, because Carmelo's a very charismatic, I'm number one, I'm the man. When in reality, you got a whole bunch of other dudes that can literally look at you, laugh, and giggle while you say that. Because you pumping no fear in nobody's heart, while you have a dude like a Braun Breaker who's already shown you that he can go right through you. It's a different vibe.
Here's my theory. Here's the one issue with Melo. On SmackDown, you have his charisma and all his abilities. If you're going ring work and mic work combined, you already got that on Logan Paul.
Yeah.
You have the mic work already in LA Knight. You got guys that can talk in SmackDown. So it's like, what is he going to do to make him different? Whereas on Raw, ain't no motherfucker like Braun Breaker in Raw, SmackDown, or anywhere.
And again, that's what I'm saying. The character does matter as far as
he's like Goldberg with a brain.
How the push will go. That's why I said for me, like if you look at how they're going, Braun's entrance into the main roster has been perfect so far. It's kind of, it looks good.
It's kind of like one of my comparisons to AEW. Yeah, you have guys that can do all the flips and shit, but if everyone can do all the flips and shit, everyone's kind of the same on the mic.
Yep.
How is somebody breaking out of the pack?
Exactly.
All right, so if Braun Breaker wins the IC title, holds it for whatever, how long till you see him in the heavyweight title picture?
So here's my question.
2 years.
So
for 2 years, you would have him run as an IC contender?
I mean, you got to count from now already, though. Now he's been WWE for how long? Main roster.
Hear me out.
2 months, maybe?
All right, then. So 18 more months.
Would you rather see Ilya Braun 2 at Mania, at Survivor Series, or the Rumble?
Survivor Series.
I
don't want to see that at WrestleMania.
Yeah, or Rumble.
You don't think that could be a Mania match? Or too soon?
Mania. But probably
they'll have to start the storyline now.
Okay, so say you have round 1 at Survivor Series, and then those 2 guys are the guys trading out the IC belt.
Okay,
you can get anywhere from 6 to 12 months out of them 2 alone for that belt.
I think if you add the IC belt, then yeah, it changes it. It gives it more like
you can get an easy year out of them 2 off that 1 belt alone.
Right.
Okay, that's okay.
Sami Zayn and Braun Breaker about to be money.
Think so?
Yeah.
And on top of that, say with Braun Breaker, Sami Zayn, Ilya Dragunov, and Sheamus. Sheamus needs that IC belt to be called a Grand Slam champion. So those 4 guys alone,
chasing it,
and he's gonna keep going after that shit too.
And then even Ludwig Kaiser, you have 5 guys going for 1 belt. That's easy. Like I said, 12, 18 months right there.
Hot take right here.
So cap to your argument right there. 2 years before Braun's in the title picture, absolutely. Of those 5 guys alone, that's money right there for all year round for PLEs.
Yeah.
No, because I feel like a lot of people see Braun Breaker and already want him to have that Brock Lesnar push because Brock did it in 5 months. Sorry, it just doesn't work like that.
Again, Brock was different.
Nowadays, you push a guy that fast, they fucking fall flat on their face.
Hold up. H, what you was gonna say, bro?
Where you said hot take.
Oh shit, I forgot, but I think it was about Sammy, right? It was about Sammy and
You had a hot take.
Yeah. I think Sammy gonna beat him on the first one.
That's what I'm saying. I feel Braun's gonna lose the first match.
So, bro, I
could understand why.
Low key, the last 2 weeks we've been seeing Braun Breaker lose. Nobody's been speaking about it because it's been disqualification.
He's been winning, but he's been winning by disqualification.
No, they've been attacking the other person. Sheamus got attacked, and then Ludwig got attacked. So he lost twice the last 2 weeks on the Humble.
Yeah, but nothing on his accord, though.
Yes, it's a loss.
Yeah, I'm saying though, but it's not because of him.
This is what I'm saying. We're already seeing the situations where he could lose.
That's about to say, like you have 5 guys. You have 5 guys vying for 1 belt.
Sammy's not going to open clean.
It's gonna be more. It's gonna be more bullshit.
So a character like that, I don't think he's gonna win it at SummerSlam if anything.
Hold on. Hear me out. So, could there, aside from those 5 guys, who else could possibly contest that belt on Raw that you could think of, maybe
for the IC belt?
I would say Xavier Woods. I'm
Okay,
down for him.
so assuming he breaks it from New Day, right?
Or he didn't even have to break up from New Day.
Okay. So say he breaks it from New Day, or whatever. So you have Xavier Woods, Ilya Dragunov, Ludwig Kaiser, Sheamus, Braun Breaker, Sami Zayn. Why not have those 6 in an elimination chamber for the belt?
I always like a good elimination chamber. I'm gonna lie.
Again, that would be, you have 6 guys that like all want to claim to that spot, whatever. They all got funk with each other. You can squeeze Woods or anyone at that 6th person somehow. That could work, and then you don't see it for a secondary belt
that.
ever.
I'm gonna lie. I would definitely watch that match though.
That could main event one of the smaller shows, not so much one of the big ones, but definitely one of the smaller. That could main event, maybe Bash in Berlin. That could be a main event
For the IC?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I was already campaigning for Gunther to main event something. Those 2
No. Gunther's got a world title shot at SummerSlam. I'm talking for the IC belt.
No, I'm saying in general. Like, has there ever been an IC main event?
I don't think so.
There's been at smaller shows, possibly, maybe when Jericho or Dolph had it.
I'm not talking about like pay-per-views. Like, let's say not a Mania, but like a
at a smaller one. I'm sure it's happened with one of the smaller shows, but never in Elimination Chamber. Elimination Chambers. That's always been the world title.
I don't think they. I don't think they would do that then, because if
why
Gunther
not though?
Gunther had that legendary run, and they didn't bless him with that. And you would think if they gave him
you didn't have 6 motherfuckers worthy of fighting him at the time. He was run through everybody.
Yeah, he was though. His run was different though. It was more of a dominating, like.
No, he was.
You know what I mean?
But
like,
after a while,
think about it.
We started really noticing how dope his not only his matches, but his run really was as an IC.
Yeah, but you got to think about it too.
So why wouldn't you have blessed him? Why would you have blessed him for?
We knew he wouldn't have lost the chamber because, like I said, when he was going around, you couldn't name 5 other guys that could contest him.
Yeah,
whereas now you have 6 guys, or at least 5 guys, who could legit say, "Hey, you can see them as IC champion."
That's a fact. I agree with that. That is true. Because that's why it was such a.
So then that's why you use a nigga like was it Shinsuke, bro?
You could throw the Shinsuke. Literally, you could throw in anybody as a 6th person right now, but the 5 main guys, they all got funk right now, which makes it perfect.
That would be a good fucking match,
and also, you get a Michael Cole say for the first time ever, the Intercontinental Championship is contested under or inside the Elimination Chamber.
Hey, listen, just know, like,
that'd be fire to say.
Like,
be.
We're in the era of wrestling where all of that is possible. There's no more. Oh, they don't do it like this, and they don't do it like that.
There is very few first time evers right now.
Because, like I was telling you earlier, bro, and H, I think I was telling you just yesterday. We're in an era where there's no fucking mid carders, bro. So literally, almost everything is a potential top match, bro. Like, it has potential to always be a fucking, like, wow.
Cap, to your argument, there's no tiers of mid card. It's just anybody can be that dude at moment in time. There's no main event, upper mid card, mid tier guy, lower mid card.
You got your few guys there when you hear their names, like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying.
But for the most part, each roster full of dogs.
Yes, bro. So matches like a elimination chamber. I love seeing shit like that. Like, I do. Like, I know Ace don't like triple threats, but I do.
I don't either. But again, for me, it's like, again, it's got to make sense.
In this era, I do though.
This is one of those rare times where, again, even like I'm not a fan of how they've done Money Bank qualifiers or not, but again, to how Snake sold to me and how H sold to me, it kind of makes sense because the rosters are this deep legitimately. Yeah. Not because the internet says so, because we watching Dane and Dad are seeing it. All right, yeah, they can go.
Facts.
Yeah, that's the only shit with that. You know what I'm saying? Having so many superstars that now the dudes that were kind of like a novelty act, a gimmick act, like you see, they kind of getting pushed back a little bit. Like you got the Natalias, the Baron Corbins, that like, yeah, they still got a place on the roster and shit, but if you're not in that competitive scene, like really for the title, and you're not in that storyline that it's like look at Gable and Otis. They shit
Gotta
looking
be
like they don't need the
Where my
title,
goddamn
right?
hat at?
You feel me?
You saw that little what's that shit? You see him bumping into the Creed brothers, right?
Yeah.
I'll get to that here in a second, but y'all can continue.
I really would like to see Chad Gable and the Creed brothers together.
I feel like
That
that's
would
random.
basically
Like,
be
what's
what
they I want to know their
that'll be
connection.
like what Chad Gable was trying to do on steroids. Better. You know what I'm saying? You not see the little bitch, that little bitch like a little pit bull.
I don't know. I feel like it makes sense for the Creed brothers to do it because of their background. Yeah, they wrestlers and shit. But just the way they just went, like, y'all don't watch the programming. Y'all don't see how Chad been treating his other. So y'all feel like y'all different. Like, y'all won't get treated like that. He ain't treating us like that.
We bigger than this nigga.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He ain't
He can
treating us
say
like
what
that.
he
You good?
knows.
What that say, Razor? Hold on. What that say?
This is the heavy machinery hat right here.
Body steak
That's
body.
fire.
That was when
Body by
Otis
steak.
and that was when Otis and his
Him and his Tucky.
Tucky. Come on, Tucky. Steak body. Oh yeah. Nah.
Come
He's like, "Fine. My Mandy Candy.
Just know that my brother looked like a black Otis.
Fuck out of here, nigga. I have a neck. That nigga got no neck, bro. That's steak body. I'm beer belly.
I got Razor with that one.
He ain't had a next. He was 10 years old. Leave my goat alone.
Nah, that nigga fucking Otis is the man.
Again, Otis, another guy you could put as a six-man potential too.
Yeah, I'm mad that he won the briefcase and didn't really do nothing with it. They gave up on him. The next pay-per-view made him fight the Miz for it.
Wow.
And it made sense for the Miz. You know, Miz was
I already said
had
my rant about that. I'm not gonna lie, guys. To open up old wounds for me. It's still a sensitive subject with me.
I think that's fucked
Nah,
up.
they did my boy Otis dirty. Cause I'm like, oh, I got hype. Like, oh yes, like first time we see somebody that look like that nigga in like main event picture, and he about to do his thing. Nah,
I'm gonna have to repost my little rant from that.
Yeah, they did him real dirty. I ain't gonna lie.
And everybody like Otis, big ass
Can
shit, he can move.
Can I just say some real random shit that nobody cares about?
Go ahead.
I just want to see my man Randy hold the title one more
Yo,
time.
bro, shut the fuck, yo, bro. This nigga, yo, he just like if this nigga wake up tomorrow and be like, yo, and breaking news, Randy Orton beat fucking Cody Rhodes in a fucking unsanctioned match in his crib.
Hey,
For the
listen,
belt.
listen, man.
I'm
He was
Hey,
happy.
I can't dream, bro. Like, damn. Shit.
Again, I think once we get past all the main storylines, The Rock, Roman,
That's another route. That's when
I
Randy
think that's
wanna.
when it's gonna open up. We're
Yeah,
gonna
that's
get
when Randy
everything
wanna
we
use
want.
that all against him and be like,
How awesome would it be if he did it in the middle of all that
no,
shit?
that's causing more stress after he think he's done. Randy's gonna be like, you
Well,
thought you was done.
hold on,
All this stress?
wait. Has Randy Orton ever gone one-on-one with The Rock? Aside from that WrestleMania 20 match with The
I
Rock
don't
and
think
Sock
so.
Connection.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Just
I don't think
saying.
I don't think they ever
I'm
had
just
a no.
saying.
They never had a one-on-one
I'm
match.
just saying.
Hmm.
Don't put the brakes on that just yet.
Don't do that to me though, bro. Those are literally my number 1 and number 2 favorite wrestlers of all time.
I'm
That,
just
bro.
saying, depending on the boss's availability, that could be a very viable possibility.
I'm already half heartbroken that The Rock is part of the bad side of the bloodline.
We don't know about that yet.
So I don't know. Damn.
But
He made me feel better. He made me feel good about my Randy talk though. So fuck you.
I'm not saying, like, bro, I want to see Randy.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yo, I think Randy could be champion, right? Yo, bro, I'm telling you, it will all be because of John Cena. I'm telling
I'm
you.
just saying they do a lot. They do a good job of every
I
time
think-
Randy helps Cody. Randy always gives you this moment of a glance that he looks at the belt or he looks at Cody a certain way, and I'm like, yeah.
I'm just saying it's
You
more
did.
likely for Randy Orton to pass Triple H for most title reigns
He is.
than for John Cena to pass Ric Flair for most title reigns.
I think. Check this out.
And that's all I want,
I'm
honestly.
just elaborating. Right?
I think he deserves that. At least give Orton that, bro.
Randy, right? For John Cena's last full run, because he was do one more full run.
Because Cena, he ain't getting number 17.
Yeah, I don't think he got one more full run in him, bro.
No,
He said he wants to do one full run, then that's it. Not even doing no house shows, not even, maybe showing up to say what's up at commentary, but not even for a match. Like, he's basically doing Stone Cold, and he's done. Like, he wants to do one full run and he's done. So I think, just me thinking, if they gave him number 17, Randy would be the perfect guy to beat him, right? Randy, I think for his last match, I think Randy would be the perfect guy to be his last match and to be for the belt, and that'll help Randy get number 15 because Randy still got like probably 5-6 more years, like he says, or 10.
Randy saying, look at him, bro. Randy's saying I got 10 good, solid, top tier years in me, bro. That back surgery he did gave him 20 years extra in his life, bro.
This man was chilling for 2 years with a broken back, came back 300 fucking pounds
with abs.
Came in like a fucking monster.
Yeah, that nigga blew up.
Yeah.
That's the first time I came. I'm like, yo, this nigga Brandy got broad. Like, what the fuck?
But he said why he got big though. He said it.
Y'all see that video of him trying to correct Samantha Irvin when she was saying that he was 275? He was 275. You see Reed looks in the crowd. He goes, I'm 290. I've been eating.
I ain't been 275 in a long time. Yeah. Nah, but he said it, bro. His back surgery allowed him to work out in ways he hasn't been able to since he was in his early 20s.
He's been healthy for the first time since probably 2009.
He said it. He's been healthy since
it
age of like 23.
It shows.
You know what I mean? So, like, I genuinely see, like, I can't, I'm just saying, like, again, I know people don't really care about Randy Orton right now, but I'm just saying, like, I can't see a world where we just keep using him the way he. I mean, I like how he's being used, sort of right now. It's cool, but it's like, bro, like, what do you?
So hold on, because does it matter, or everything's included now? Remember back in the day, they was splitting up the championships. Like he won the World Heavyweight Championship 4 times. If you just throw him the Raw, bro, you can throw him the Raw. You can have Randy on Raw.
I can see him beating Cody.
Yeah, I can see him. I can see that being
and also if we do get to that first
rivalry,
if we do get to that first time ever Rock versus Randy, I can see Randy beating Randy or Rock beating Randy, and then Rock saying,
"Nah,
I beat the guy that beat you, and I already beat you."
Yeah, but Cody beat the guy that almost took Randy's life away. Brock Lesnar.
Okay, Roman beat Brock Lesnar.
And Roman. Because remember, Roman and the Usos are the reasons why Randy was out for 2 years.
Triple H and DX beat Brock Lesnar. What's your point?
That it ain't going to be a cakewalk for Randy. I could see Cody easily winning. He beat Seth Rollins with a torn pec. He's beating all these guys.
Yeah, that's true, too.
And he fought Brock Lesnar the whole summer.
That's what I'm saying.
He fought him in Puerto Rico.
Beat his pants off him. That was crazy. How you beat Brock Lesnar pants off him? I never seen that.
Brock gave him a dap, and guess what? That was Brock's last match.
Nah, he ain't done.
Part of me, I could tell you. Part of me want to see Brock Lesnar. Like, I kind of missed the motherfucker.
Once his name is cleared by the DOJ, you gonna hear that music.
I hope, bro.
Because the investigation, that's basically who they're just double checking on. Because he was so close, to just make sure his story is straight, whatever. Everything checks out, cool. All right, he's good to go.
He's probably looking at them like, who my wife is? Fucking Sable. Get out of
here. He gonna be like, how am I gonna be over there when I'm killing like 20 buffalo over here? Who's shooting my damn bullets? Me.
Fucking Saskatchewan.
In Canada.
Yeah, that's where you live at. Oh, yeah. Little fucking own little acres, like far away from society type shit. Like,
motherfucker saying that see Bigfoot up there. That's Brock Lesnar watching over there.
He said in an interview, like, he tried to get his kids into wrestling, but his son's like fucking hockey. So he got something to cheer for.
All I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna end the Randy talk with just
this nigga here.
Remember, they call him the Legend Killer, bro.
Yeah, but he's now a legend.
He's still a killer.
Oh yeah, that much.
That's what I'm saying,
and he's a different type of legend. Because let's be completely honest. Who his age really does move and look the way he looks right now, still.
But again,
nobody.
will they allow Randy to go back to that place once again that we saw in 2009 where he was putting motherfuckers in the head?
Cody's a finisher of stories. He could put an end to that chapter.
That's what I'm saying. What do you do to a guy with like Randy? Because Randy's still a draw. You know what I'm saying? If they wanted to, he can be champion right now. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't like this smiling Randy I see all the time.
He's smiling.
That's
he
how I feel
always
about the
smiles a lot,
Miz,
bro.
Cap.
If you
That's
want
how I feel about the
It's
Miz,
because
Cap.
we know he's Snake. We know
Exactly,
behind that
that's
smile is a
one.
cold-blooded killer.
That's one. And
I
two,
can't wait.
the only time you could say that he was really Mr. Smiley was when he was with Riddle. That's it. I can understand that.
Yeah, because it was high
Mustache,
as fuck all day.
mustache Randy.
Mustache.
That they had a mustache. Nigga. But I don't think they have to immediately push Randy. Randy's always beloved everywhere. Like he said, he's a legend now.
And
he's
what
a
better
legend.
way to turn him heel than to have
And he
him
can
beat
still
his
be
protege in
champion.
Cody Rhodes?
You know?
That's the same shit my bro be saying.
And that's exactly. If let Cody continue to build his fan base, lose a champion, win a champion, and then after everything is all said and done with the bloodline, then some, that's when Randy want to be a headache to this nigga. Boom, remember, I was your fucking mentor. I
I
Yo,
think
beat you. You ain't
I think
shit till you beat me.
I think it happened before then, and when we get Rock and Roman, that's for the belt.
That could be that, right? Then you
Because
got Rock and Roman, Cody Randy. That'd be dope.
Cody is not walking into Vegas as champion. I can promise you that.
I don't think so. I don't think Cody's gonna be on this year long. I
Who
wouldn't.
do
I
you
would
think
be.
is
I
gonna
wouldn't
be
be.
the next?
I
Who do you
would-
think is gonna be the one that take the title from him?
Shit.
Randy then Rock,
I wouldn't even
and
be.
then
You think
and
Randy
then
wins the title next?
Randy will beat him, and then Rock will beat Randy, and then Rock will pull up Brock Lesnar and hold the title hostage and say, "I'm the boss," whatever, and that sets up Rock versus Roman.
That'd be fucking crazy. Roman come back on something like, nah, bro.
That'd be pretty dope. The way you said, like when you put it like that, it's like Rock.
He gonna be on his
Rock
country
like,
bar
fuck
shit.
it.
Fuck the big three. It's just big me.
Right?
It's crazy.
Roman, Seth, and Cody. Now that'd be crazy.
That definitely.
You got CM Punk. Like we fans CM Punk in this whole thing too. Like,
But you can't But you can't add CM Punk if Drew's about to dog walk him because then you gotta add Drew.
and also
him and Drew's story, him and Drew's like story. Bro, they haven't even had a match yet, and it's already like to me.
and also you can't add Roman yet until he gets that run back with Seth 1-on-1, and he gets that dub over
It has
Seth.
to have bro. Everybody says
It has to happen just because, bro, you're the reason why I literally lost my title.
That's gonna be the first thing Roman does when he comes back. Just get his lick back and then say, "All right, now I'm cool with you."
Yep. Now we brothers again.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if at the end of the match, Seth is laughing at him, stands up and offers his hand like, yeah, like good shit. And then Roman just takes it. They give each other a hug, some shit like that.
Do we see a scenario where obviously Seth is challenging for the championship? Can he win? Go and hold this till Mania?
I think
anything is possible.
I think that'll be Seth.
So Seth
that'll
and
be
Priest
Seth
is Seth and Priest is a little different circumstances.
As far as like
compared to Cody and the Bloodline.
There
shit! He has arrived.
There you go.
Snakes, what's up, bro?
Yo, what's up to y'all fellas, bro? I'm sorry I'm late, man.
It's all good, brother.
You just hopping over a plane, bro.
The curse HD out too. I love you, brother.
You already know, love you, bro. Come on, man. I be telling you, cut your shit, man. It's all love, baby. Come on, man.
We're still like the first 4 to 5 minutes of Rock, believe it or not.
Yo,
we ain't even really
We're still in the first half hour.
Let me be first to say, I'm be honest. My flight came right at 11. Like what part was I looking at? I was looking at who was in the ring. I forgot who was in the ring, bro. I was so mad though, bro. Cause I'm like, yo, I'm about to list the last hour, and I just seen Uncle Howdy spoke. That's insane. I gotta go watch that if they come back in before. So let me go watch the Uncle Howdy segment and then come back because I can't.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
I don't know what happened. So let me go check that out real quick.
All right. As I was saying, so Seth, I could see him beating Priest. I guess I could probably see him holding as early or giving up as early as the Rumble. That could be when we get finally Seth versus Punk.
Okay.
Because again, the Punk and Drew. So
that's real hatred there too. So that definitely gonna be a good one.
Yeah, that has to be at least Rumble or maybe even Mania potentially. But again, as early as Rumble, it's gonna be Drew and Punk the whole way through. Unfortunately, I can also see a world to where we might get one of HD's favorites, a triple threat, with the belt being held hostage. I wouldn't want to see that. Just let Seth get his little squash matches here and there, build up the Punk Seth fight for Rumble or Mania, let Drew and Punk do their own thing.
So who we assuming DP's dropping the belt to?
Seth.
Okay.
He's dropped. I say he drops it next week.
Think so? Okay.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
What you think, H?
Oh, hold on, no. You're right. He may not get that because again, you still got Gunter at SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm. And if you set it up with Seth wins it now, do you set it up to where he loses to Gunther? Is Gunther gonna lose his one opportunity, like after coming off of a 2-year IC title reign? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's literally shitting on his whole character arc, bro.
Well, with the Judgment Day just winning the tag team championships, there's a lot in the plot right now.
Yeah, and the Judgment Day.
I hate that everything. I hate that all these goddamn belts gonna revert back to fucking multi-man matches. I hate it.
Again, we in the era of no mid-card.
No,
There's no talent, like you said.
You love it.
All talent, like you said. You have no choice. But we're living in the era of 2K WWE, baby. You make this is what we do.
You have a choice.
Nah, because they're gonna run 3 stages to hell in this bitch.
What happened, H?
I said, you have a choice.
Yeah, my choice. I don't fucking like it. Now allow me to pour this 100 proof.
Hey,
but I went to YouTube the other day. How Michael Cole, they got Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee in the match, and Michael Cole over there calling Rey Mysterio Dragon Lee.
Nah,
it's all right. We didn't see him meeting for like a month straight on all 3 shows except for today.
Man, they gave her a night off.
She needed a night off.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes they be doing some shit, bro. Like, man, the way I see it though, I think they're building, like y'all talking about Liv, Dom, that stuff, putting the belts back on the Judgment Day. To me, kind of.
I think that was big. Big.
It kind of. Remember, I just said yesterday, even though y'all argue with me, they got shit going on, but I felt like this is something that kind of. Yeah, remember I said, Razor, Judgment Day don't got much going on, and y'all was proving y'all point.
I said they're half a fucking Monday Night Raw.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, and I felt like they didn't have much going on.
Who the fuck is we?
So now I feel like, I bet now that they got the titles, bro. Now it's solidified again. Okay, I think it was Snakes or Ray. Somebody was saying that R-Truth was kind of making them like more comical and diminishing them.
That was Snake. I actually thought Truth kind of elevated them a little smidge. Snake was gonna say, "Nah, that shit was ass."
Right. So, but to that point, when we seen Finn and JD challenge after Mania, they let Miz and Truth go over. Right. Like they was. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like at that point, Judgment Day was like, damn, bro, they dwindling. Like, they couldn't even pick up the win over them for the rematch. Like,
yeah, I felt the same way with Judgment Day. I ain't going front. So I was actually shocked that they won.
Yeah.
I really was. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm more mad that AOP didn't win it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I gotta agree with that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. That's goes to show you.
I gotta agree with that.
AOP, I don't know. Something wrong with that group. Something wrong with them.
The problem with that is the whole focal point is now. There's probably because Triple H don't want to actually burn us out on Raw with all these damn stories. So the whole focal point of that is just Karrion Kross splitting up the New Day. Just keep that story plain simple. And also, aside from AOP, New Day, Judgment Day, the Raw tag division is kind of
storyline with guys.
No, like but no. I was gonna say like the Raw tag division is kind of weak right about now. Until you can incorporate the Creed brothers and maybe another tag team from NXT. I mean, their division ain't as deep as SmackDown right now.
Yeah, but you could. But we've seen guys like that be used in other ways, like when, like the Acolyte Protection Agency. They didn't really always have matches. They was just really cutting promos half the damn time, or beating people up in the back. Or drinking, smoking, playing cards. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's different ways you can still utilize 2 big guys like that.
My whole issue with them is like, you have one of the greatest men on the mic and Paul Ellering there, and you don't let him talk for shit.
I don't think it'll come across the same way like how I did in NXT, Brody.
Why not?
Give him the mic.
Again, I feel like NXT is the more intimate setting, so like that crowd is kind of like how like an AEW crowd is, where they love that shit, right? So like the NXT people that go over there, they love that shit. When you put people on Raw, bro, I've sat at Raw, Braun Strowman come out, and some dude in front of me like, yo, who's that big guy? Like sometimes I don't know, bro. People go to the shows like they know WWE's in town. They taking, whoever they taking, whatever, they go to the shows. But sometimes that don't mean they gonna know the product. You know what I'm saying? So I see for us, it might work. We want to see Paul Ellering do it, but I don't think it'll cut the same. That's why they got Karrion Kross doing all the talking right now. And I don't think he bad with the talking, but AOP should have won the belts, like you said 2 weeks ago. I'm not mad at Judgment Day winning today, though.
But again, Paul Ellering is one of the nicest guys of all time on the mic. He has that, much like Jake the Snake Roberts, his level and style is one of one. Use that, please.
Snake, you finally caught up with what you needed to catch up with?
Yeah, where y'all was at as far as what y'all touched on already.
We just bouncing around, talk about everything, but yeah.
Yo,
go ahead, Razor.
Go ahead, Raze.
I was gonna say we touched very little on Drew's promo, and we barely scratched the surface with the Liv and Judgment Day stuff, and we glanced over Ludwig Kaiser getting killed by everybody wanting the IC title.
Mm-hmm. Yo, wasn't we I think like, was it last show or the show before that, we was talking about Judgment Day getting a little like, you know what I'm saying? What they got to do something like turn up as far as a unit, not individual, like a unit, like them together. Liv turned them up. Liv turned them niggas up again. Judgment Day is lit again. Like, what's going on?
Correct.
That is true.
Finn playing PS5 with Liv Dolo.
Well, so, no. So what Finn said was Liv pimped out their clubhouse.
Your man Dominic had 50 chicken nuggets. Like,
I'm gonna keep it a
bean. Pizza tray, sending Dom some nudes or some shit.
I'm gonna be real. Dom is finna fall bad. Like, yo, man. By the way, man, not to just big pop, man. That Uncle Howdy.
Talk to him.
That's like, first of all, who was the person playing that Howdy?
That was Bo, but they auto-tuned it.
Whoa. Nah, he killed that. They killed that segment. Did y'all think they was gonna do something like that?
Nah.
I mean, the OG Uncle Howdy stuff was Bo too, but it was always been auto-tuned. Initially they wanted to get his uncle Barry Windham, but maybe he don't want to do that much traveling because that's who the mask was based on.
That's literally, I feel like what I took from that. Are we going there? We gonna go there?
Yeah, let's go there.
All right. So what I took from just watching that little segment right there, like, that's like Bo. That's like, hold on one second.
He got to catch his breath because he knows he's gonna get some shit.
No. I had to say something. That's literally Bo telling y'all, accept me for what I'm finna do. Appreciate this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I know y'all know me as Bo Dallas, little Bo, but I'm finna step in the braid. Like, I'm finna be my brother, bro. Like, it is what it is, bro. Like, I can't leave this shit like what it was and just memory. Like, I have to do this Wyatt shit.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
It's rare when you get a promo that's actually by the heart.
Yo, that was very. I felt Bo. Everything Bo said was from the heart, bro. That whole nobody felt what I feel but me. Like, we almost got. Remember we was just talking about that shit, the Underkick and Kane type roll like they was supposed to have with them niggas. He came in the ring and did the move on them. They was going to have their own little shit. Like, so from his perspective, bro, it's amazing, bro, to see that he's taking his role, bro.
But here's the two lines that got me. Bo says he wants to forget who he is and remember what Bray was.
You know, when you heard Bray talking, when you heard Bo talking, you ain't hear Bray? Like
We
how
was
you
just talking
talk, how
about
you
that.
saying, how you
Yeah.
say shit. Like
Told you, sound just
he
like him,
studied,
man.
like he studied his brother everything. Like he know how you talk. Like
His cadence, all that,
That's his
bro.
blood.
yeah, mm-hmm.
He wanted
I
to be like
think
his brother. That was his favorite
Yeah,
wrestler.
that's a fact.
And like, no funny shit. That was his favorite person, his brother, everything. So the fact that it was already being called for him to work with his brother for so many years that is, unfortunately, Bray passed away. You know what I mean, and it has to
Now he
be how
gets
it
to pretty
is.
much play his
Now
brother.
he gets exactly pretty much like play his brother and
You know what I'm saying?
help build that legacy more than what it is. It's
yo,
just
the
In,
other thing,
in his brother's image
Facts.
did they play the VHS tape this week?
today. Yeah.
Yeah.
They played what was on it. I didn't see that. What was on
That
there?
So
was that
so Stick. I'm gonna send you right now.
Oh,
Give me
so
1
that
second.
was it. That was it. The tape. That
That was
was
it.
it.
Yeah. That was it.
yep.
Yeah.
Oh, so all right. So okay. So all right. So Chad Gable.
That's why for me that paid off immensely. Like, cause I kind of didn't
Got
like the whole. Like, it's not that I didn't like it. It just kind of it was long. She walked through the crowd and all that. You know what I'm saying? She delivered the tape to Michael Cole. Gable just skedaddled out of there after winning the match. You know what I'm saying? So there's like other stuff right there that's untouched. So when they went to the payoff with the tape, yeah, I was like, yeah, I can't even like. Nah, I mean that was real right there. That payoff with the
I think
tape.
Gable caught a flashback, got up out of there like soon as he seen Nick, like, oh hell no, which I niggas did to
Yeah.
me, I'm out of here type vibe. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, I'm out of here.
Yep.
Like I thought, yo, bro, I'm be real, man. Nikki's an excellent actor, bro. She's excellent, bro, for this shit. Cause she's a psycho. Like this is what she does, bro. Just like in like weird shit. Like you feel me? Just drop the box or just walk through the crowd, just like on some what the fuck is she doing? Like, but that's her, bro. Like Nikki Cross, bro. She's right where she need to be, bro, with the wire, bro.
Yeah, so that was on the tape right there, and I thought it was a fire segment. We got what I thought was fire though was we got to really see like we know it's Bo under the mask, we know it's Uncle Howdy, but like the reintroduction of him on screen, like on WWE programming,
Right.
acknowledging all of this real shit that happened. Like you got Uncle
Okay, so
Howdy
hold on,
talking about.
HD. Not to cut your wisdom, right? Before we hop
Mhm.
to all right, so the Chad Gable shit, right? Chad Gable got beat up. He won the match today. She came out scared him. The fucking box. I'm thinking they gonna tell us something what they did to Gable. I'm gonna be real. I'm just give you out my brain. I thought they was gonna tell us something they did to Gable, whatever, wooty woo. They showed the box. It was just a conversation. So do y'all think that this whole shit with Gable with the beatdown was basically his rollout to the Creed brothers, basically? Like to a new like help, really?
Yeah,
Because that's what they did. Like I seen Gable talking to his team. They said, nah, we ain't fucking with you no more. Then he turned around and he got the new gang right there. Like, I need help.
I don't think his work with the Whites is done just yet. Otherwise,
Okay.
I don't think Nikki Cross would have came out and gave Cole the tape if they weren't still done with him.
Okay. I got you.
Now I'm curious to see where they go with it. I mean, I would like for them to be done with it, but the way they've been doing shit lately, this may not be the end.
Yeah.
I just thought it was. I mean, I guess we're gonna have to wait till Money in the Bank. That's what makes it more special, right? Like, but I didn't
Mhm.
see Chad Gable even winning his match.
Me neither.
Yes, he could be cleared, whatever the case may be. They put a little bandage on his head, just showed us, you know what I mean, a scar from last week.
I mean,
And
I didn't even think he was gonna be in any match today.
Me either. I didn't understand the put him in a match. Like they had, you know what I mean? They announced, yo, he's out. That shit made it
Right.
fire. Like, damn, they killed him.
Like,
Then
damn, they
it's
took this
like, yo,
nigga out.
feel me? And then they're like, yo,
Only to
he
see
be in
him
the
come
match.
back, look semi confused, still win the match, and then
But
get
HD,
hung
you
and
might
have
be
a
right though. You might be right though with the Money in the Bank. It might be the finale that Gable right there. You know what I mean? Because not for nothing, now he's in that match. He's in it.
Yeah,
That Money in
that's
the Bank,
yeah.
the qualifiers that's in it, that's a tough match, man. Who the nigga that you see Drew trying to get active. Drew trying to get in that joint.
yes, sir.
Drew said,
That's
I'm
another
finna raise hell if you don't put me in there.
last second change. They put now Ilya in that match, right, with Drew and Sheamus. That's gonna be crazy.
what?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Sheamus' little appearance today was insane.
Someone check on Ludwig Kaiser.
Yo, I was just about to, I swear to God, before Sheamus did that, bro, I was just about to like tweet Luke Kaiser, give him his respect. He one of them. He giving Braun that work, low key. He out there fighting with Braun, giving Braun that, give him little tricks, man. I'm running to the shit. Like, he doing a little shit like I ain't see Braun down like that. Like, Lud got some tricks, man. Give him some credit. He's a pure wrestler. You know what the Gunther and them say? Like, we pure wrestlers. Like, Lou was doing his thing, and then Sheamus spoiled that whole shit. Knee to the face. That was crazy.
I have somewhat breaking news.
Yeah.
Supposedly, he injured his ribs in that match with Braun Breaker today.
Who, Kaiser?
I seen that tweet.
Yeah.
Niggas out here breaking ribs.
We saw
from the spear.
First Cody, now Kaiser.
Yeah, from the spear. Oh, he breaking ribs with the spear. Like they giving him that rollout. I got you.
Well, there was a couple spots today that looked like shit went kind of sideways. Braun just hit too hard.
I ain't gonna front. He giving Goldberg spears out there, bro.
So he used to play football, so you know most of them that do the spear used to do that. Like,
Bro,
I think he got one of the best ones though.
He really give me Goldberg vibes. How he's spearing dudes. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Yeah,
but he's really trying to snap you in half, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought WWE though did a good job today. Like kind of like. All right, not saying that Braun ain't dominant, but they kind of show him like in a fight back type, like that Lud fight. That Lou was fighting, man. They had a good match. That wasn't like y'all felt like Lou was getting destroyed by Braun.
No, that match was solid.
Braun was tired, bro, when he was suplexing that nigga at the end, bro. When he was starting to suplex the nigga and all that to get into the end, like Braun was wasted, like tired. Like that let me know, like you feel me, like. Oh, he's in a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like Braun usually be dominant, speed on 100. You know what I'm saying? Like his shit was kind of on a 75, like doing everything he was doing because Lud gave him a little run. I like that WWE did that because they kind of make Lud look kind of important too. Like, nah, he's good. You know what I mean? He probably ain't superstar status yet, but he's good. Right. I like that. I liked it. That
makes sense. I like how you put that.
Yeah, they keeping everybody looking strong. That shit fire.
Right.
I mean, as they should though. Like we said earlier, it's an era of no more mid cards and a roster full of stars, bro. People that can really do, you know what I'm saying, really go.
Yeah, facts. Like they'll hire like a local talent to be a jobber or some shit.
Right.
You gotta take it for what it is, man. That PG era was shit. Remember Raw Super Show? What the fuck?
Now I did see this. I went on Twitter after I seen Uncle Howdy shit. I just whipped my thumb up one time, swipe up. I'm in a wrestler session. I see the titles on two new brothers. I see the tag titles. I didn't see the match. All I see is in the new tag champs. I see JD and Finn got that gold. What did Liv do, man? What did Liv do? Please enlighten me. Please inform me.
Twin dude, R-Truth, brother.
Wow.
R-Truth thought she was Carmella.
Wow.
What started all that was Liv finds Dominic. She says, "Hey, I hope you like my presence, and I hope what you like what I texted you earlier because like I said, she may have sent old boy some news where Carlito goes, that's cool, man."
I hate that they got him saying that stupid shit.
But Dom says he hates the gift, he hates everything. Please leave me alone. I want nothing to do with you and just bounces, whatever. R-Truth comes in, tries to be a homeboy or whatever, saying, puppy love type shit. And somehow Liv Jedi mind tricks Truth into saying, hey, give Finn and JD a shot at the tag titles. Or whatever the fuck.
That was very glaring to me because why all right. First of all, in the beginning, Dom said Damien, bro. I don't know how she got my number. How'd she get my number? Like,
our Finn suspicions.
You hear me, bro?
They starting to come to fruition more and more.
It's starting to add up. Finn is on some other shit, and I don't know if this was the goal, the trick, because they all got gold. Think about it. JD she got the belt, she got Rhea belt. They the tag champs now again. They got gold back. Damien got a strap
for now.
Finn kind of said something that was telling too later on in the backstage segment when Damian caught Liv coming out the locker, out their room.
Fact.
Finn said, "I'll do anything to get like for the opportunity for a championship. I'm gonna take it."
Also, she's too good. She's looking too good to be true.
What was they doing in that room together?
Yeah. And then when Damian Priest walked off, well, his explanation was, "Oh, she was just telling me that she got us the tag team championship match,
and she got Dom a match with Rey Mysterio next week."
Right. And then when Damian Priest walked off, Finn Balor had that face like I'm gonna cut my camera. He had one of these like, dude, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he blown, like he just blew his like damn, bro, you caught me in the like you caught us, like, you know what I'm saying?
But
type shit.
I said it before, bro. It's time for Finn to
start shining again.
To start being Finn, bro. Like he's not no mid card. He's not no bench player, bro. Like Finn's a main eventer, bro. Like that whole sitting back seat. It's time for that shit to dead, nigga. I've been calling for it. It's happening, bro.
They need Prince Divert back, man.
That's it.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy too? Like the way they took the belts on Judgment Day was weak. Let's be real. Like we know we got that 16-man match and all that with all these people and all that, and
but that was the only way they was gonna be able to do that.
Right. So that's why I can understand why fuck that. We got them Jones back. Yeah, we got them back. And shout out to Truth and Miz, but we were just talking about that too in the last couple episodes. Like, yo, they the champs, and what are they doing? They're not really doing nothing. They're not doing nothing. You put the champs on niggas with that, like you saying, Finn is a superstar. He got strapped. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the tag belts now, it's some shit again. It's lit again. Yeah, it's lit again. Yeah, it's lit. Yeah.
I'm not sold on JD though. I don't know.
Nah, to me, it gave them a little credibility tonight. Like, cause honestly, like just being paired up, like it looked like even being paired up with Finn Balor, like they just lose, right? Tonight they changed that narrative a little bit.
And then the way they losing, right? Cause it's like Miz was not even in a fighting mood. It was just like he didn't even expect to fight tonight. So it's like this nigga just put us in a match. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's what's up though. Finding them back on track.
They wasn't doing nothing with it, and then you put, like you said, putting the belts on the dudes that's in a good storyline. So it kind of adds more. Like instead of having the tag team belts in purgatory, which I like to call it, they got it in purgatory doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Why not?
And it kind of adds that. Remember we were saying like Judgment Day was kind of getting light. You put that power back on Judgment Day. When we see them, they all got straps. Like you can say what you want, but they can't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Got
like
straps too, so that looks even dope. Like,
and we're waiting for Rhea to come back, so that's like you know what I mean? They're gonna be litty even more.
I don't know. Liv, I think Liv is trying to find her way into that spot, bro.
Check this out.
Live the new Judgment Day.
I think so.
And they're gonna
check
kick
this out.
out.
Yes, but check this out. Mysterio, Dominic, he's the only one without a championship right now, right?
Like always.
Yeah,
but this is why that speculation for me, which I think we all know she's using Dom, right? But even if he falls for her or not, he gonna find himself out the Judgment Day like this, bad, like
that's
bad.
gonna make him go to his father and turn good.
It's kind of I think Snake Eyes said it or Razor, like when Rhea come back, he gonna make his decision. And he gonna choose bad. And then now it's over because Finn already got his shit brewing with her. Like, you know what I'm saying? She helped him get the belts.
I think that's part of the plan. I feel Liv and Finn, that's part of the plan. They know that Dom is the weakest link. So, yo, you keep messing with him. You know what I'm saying? She helped Finn now win the tag titles. Now you still got Dom on the outskirts now.
Now is he the weakest link of what, in mentality or in ring?
Everything right now.
He's better than JD to me.
No, facts, he is. But I'm just saying though, as far as like how he's looked at, he's the baby in the group. So he is.
Like you could take advantage of him. He gullible.
Right. Yeah. So why not send a pretty blonde? You know what I'm saying?
Little Susia.
No bunny over there, yo. You know what I'm saying? Go. Go shake your
the whistle got it.
And it's working right now, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like her and Finn are in, cahoots right now, bro. That's the plan, and it's falling in line right now.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Do y'all think this is like Y'all think like maybe they're gonna reveal, like, let's just say out of nowhere it's just like, oh shit, Liv fuck with Finn. Like she been fucking with Finn.
I
That's
think
what
we
I'm
getting
thinking,
there.
man.
I think it's gonna happen on some, like, you know how they be showing text messages and, you know, key cards go missing, and you know what I'm saying, they might, it's gonna
Even
pop
though
up
we
something
see
like
when,
that.
you know, we see when Finn grabbed the key card,
Word.
right? He's like, "Oh, we're gonna do with that." This nigga trying to sneak that shit out. We're gonna
Word.
see this bitch.
I'm calling it. It'll be the Raw before SummerSlam.
I don't know. Son tell me Damien is not stupid.
Or
Like he knows what's going on too.
He knows something's going
He does.
on, but it's
That's
Yeah.
why he's not with the shits, bro.
He said it too. Like, you know how it looks when he says the Finn. You know
Yeah.
how this looks.
Word.
Explain to me.
But maybe Rhea comes back and exposes everything, exposes Finn. Maybe she's, you know what I'm saying? She come back on some like, yo, I know what's up. I don't know. Maybe.
Like you said, Finn could possibly be trying to do his own judgment.
That's what I'm saying. It could be Finn
Finn
all
J-
along
he-
behind the
he's Finn.
scenes.
He's trying to have Doms, so he's trying to have Finn.
Because he
JD.
does have JD under his wing.
Yeah, that's his protege. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got JD under his wing. He's right there. He say jump, he jumping. He gonna listen to Finn before he listens to
He had a
Damian
tag
Priest.
team championship with his protege too. So look at that. It's
and
cool.
Carlito gonna side with Liv because she bad as fuck.
Well, you know how his, you know how his is.
That's cool, man.
That's
He-
cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's
He said,
cool, man.
He said Calito. He said, "Oh, okay."
Oh,
My bad.
Nigga got no words. Oh, okay. That's cool, man.
Right.
No, but let me ask you guys this
That's
real
right.
quick.
Calitos too. So look at that.
Robin?
What was your guys' thoughts on the side quest in this and Zelina's promo saying what are you all hyped up about Rhea's sloppy seconds over?
Yeah, when stop saying sloppy seconds.
Yeah, they definitely rolling out that live or dot shit.
And she said, she said, all she wants is dirty D.
Remember, she was in the ring like, so what? I'm sloppy. So what? Like she bracing it. Like
she's
yeah,
like,
shit, you see her whole IG shit, bro, with her snacking on candies and
oh my god, that lollipop shit, that shit top 5 video online. Are you kidding me? That bitch neck is top 5. I know it is. Like Liv shit different. I know it is.
Hell yeah.
What?
Talk about embracing it.
She's a sociopath, bro. You know she was fucking with MJF too, right? She was fucking with that nigga for a minute.
No, how you know these things, bro? Like,
It was
who's your insider?
You never reveal your sources.
My fucking brother, I don't even know this shit. What the hell?
Let me ask y'all a question. What's y'all thoughts on like Seth? Like Seth situation with Damien? Like where y'all think Seth can get his strap back?
Yes, for this reason. Because Damien is too stressed out about what the fuck's going on with his own familia right now. He's too invested on all Judgment's bullshit. He's trying to keep whole shit down because Rhea's out. He's trying to prove that he's the rightful leader. He's trying to like do all this extra shit. Seth's gonna walk right through him and
survived Drew in Scotland. That's a fact, Jamie. You was not supposed to win that.
And Seth's gonna sneak him with one. That's gonna be the deciding factor.
Seth get the belt back.
Yep.
2-time world heavyweight champ.
Mm-hmm.
What you think about that, HD?
I mean, I fuck, man. Like, I don't want it to happen, but I feel like you don't just bring back Seth Rollins and insert him into that storyline for no reason. Like,
come on, I was thinking this. Come on, I'm thinking
you know what I'm saying?
bro.
Yeah, like
I thought he should have took an extra month or something to rest. Honestly speaking,
Triple H trying to turn up. He trying to do some other shit. He trying to.
Nah, but he
fuck
didn't hit everybody with swerves though. For me personally, I think he should have just stood resting. You know, chill for a little
because
bit.
technically you could have gave Damian Priest this pay-per-view off or found something else for him to do or find a different main event.
Back. Or just start,
because you still got SummerSlam with Gunther lined up. So there was no real necessity to just boom, unannounced return.
Check this out also too. Your man Drew also said he want to enter the Money Bank, and if he win that bitch, he cashing in the same night.
What if CM Punk costs him next week?
Again.
Aside from Punk need to be out with concussion protocol.
He drove from the hospital. in the G-Wagon.
Yeah, you're right. They did show him driving out. You're
I'm
right.
screaming.
You're right. You're right.
But I will say this: Seth does win at Money in the Bank. They will say he'll probably say that he did come back too soon, and honestly, he'll probably job out to Gunther to say, "I'm just that nice." Yeah, you came back too soon, but guess what? I'm a killer. It's not my fault you came back too soon. I'm still gonna kill you regardless.
Money in the Bank gonna be crazy. Look.
Yeah.
And Shaman to be a wild SummerSlam too.
There's a 2-nighter.
Next year.
It's not this year?
Next year.
Hold on, let me get this correct. When is Royal Rumble this year? Is it what is it?
It's projected for January, but there's talks that they could move it to after the Super Bowl in February.
That's different. They ain't never did that.
They're getting ready for Netflix, then it's gonna be crazy.
Yep.
Well, no, also because a lot of folks feel that the gap between the Rumble and Mania is too long, so they may want to test out a smaller gap, or maybe put Mania closer to the summertime, maybe, and just change all the dates altogether. But definitely, they're looking at maybe changing the Rumble day, make it closer to Mania at least. Just a little test run for Netflix.
I mean, I enjoy the lead up that go from Rumble to Mania. Like the lead up with everything that happens, you know what I'm saying? When you get there, they trying to shorten that up. Like,
but
that's what make it that.
But again, it's 2.5, 3 months too long, or is it just right?
It depends. We gotta see.
It depends what you got in between. Like,
Facts.
when there's one title, that shit kind of feel, you know what I mean? But now you got 2 titles, so it feel a little different. Like, you still got other storylines, even if you don't like the Royal Rumble winner. Like, to me, it's not that serious. You know what I'm saying?
And if I heard Triple H correctly on McAfee's show this morning, I think he stated that eventually Netflix will have 100% of all WWE programming.
Yeah. I mean, they're about to do some unprecedented shit. I mean,
all the holy shits now.
Yeah, bro. I don't know them that had no change.
They already confirmed that nothing's going to be essential once it's on Netflix.
Nothing. Not a tick, nothing.
Pat Mack will be the first person to say, "What the fuck?"
Yep.
Big son of a bitch.
That's a big son of a bitch right there. Like, you really got a shirt that says biggest.
I see Jacob Batu getting his he getting anointed Friday.
Yep.
Jacob Batu.
I might see if I can slide up in there. I don't know.
Oh, that's this weekend, huh?
That's Friday at the Garden.
Even if I sit at the top, so I might just
listen. If you find a top ticket, nigga, for $50, let me know.
Well,
he said, I'll pull up.
Nigga, we think of the we can start from the top and work our way down.
I'm gonna have to check that day. Like,
yeah, probably get a ticket that day. Probably be smooth. That's a fact. That's gonna be fire Friday in the Garden. You know they're gonna do some dope shit.
Yeah, I think they're gonna do some dope shit for sure.
Is this the first time this year they're at the Garden?
I believe so.
It might be.
It was at the Barclays. Yeah, they was at the Barclays last summer, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's 2024 just started, so yeah, this would be their first show of the year.
It's over half over.
Yeah, we summertime.
Yeah. Now, to me, this should still start. It's in the first 6 months. It ain't in the back end yet. It's about to get there in a few days.
I'm screaming.
Because like the last show that I remember was Barclays, the Raw before Mania. That's the last show they had in New York. And this will be the first 2024 show.
Well, again, it's the Garden. I expect big things. Because it's the Garden. God damn it.
So they didn't say what happened to Pat Mack.
No. But
they duped us. They duped us like a mother.
But once again, on McAfee show, it had that word ending where it cuts out, similar to how the Wise do their cutouts in their transitions.
Do they think they was testing out Miz on a commentating, or has he done that before?
Yeah, I mean it's possible, but they made it seem like they don't know what happened to Pat McAfee. That's what they're selling it as. So maybe we'll touch on it tomorrow on McAfee's show. Maybe we'll see it next Monday on Raw at the Go Home show. But I'm sure it'll be discussed tomorrow morning on McAfee's show.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like I was just saying, y'all talk about all the star talent. I got a love for Miz. Like he's a great talent, but in this landscape, bro, I don't know. It's tough. Like
You don't got no room for him.
He should
I
be in
don't know, bro.
commentary. That's it.
You don't got a program for him. Like, what do you put him involved in?
He's just chilling until we put him in the Hall of Fame.
His best look was that run when Gunther had the IC belt, and then I think it was the Miz fighting for it. Then Gable after, or whatever order, but
It was Gable and Miz. Yeah.
Yeah, Miz was part of that. That was his probably last good like.
Yeah, the fans was behind him, like fake behind him, like
Why not make him a manager then? Let him be a manager.
So, if they could find the right person, I could see that too. They find the right person. He already dresses the part like
Austin.
Like, I think he could play that role pretty well.
Go pairing the dickheads together, like
Austin Theory. It's a match made in heaven.
Hey, Austin Theory and Grayson. Fact.
No, you gonna break up Theory and Grayson?
Just put him with Austin.
Yeah.
Just Fury.
Man, I remember when you fucking botched his name.
Inside.
That's what Cap started. When Cap started first finding out about Austin Theory, he called him Austin Fury. I was like, nah, like you out of line, bro.
I still botch niggas' names, bro.
Bro, I was like, that's vicious. How you put him in Austin Theory? I was like, nah.
I'm Puerto Rican, so my brain's already in scrambled eggs when I hear words. It's like,
you heard what you wanted to hear. Yeah, fuck it. Man.
Yeah, blame it on the language barrier.
Yep, hey, listen, man, I got blame it somewhere, bro.
Always. I'm glad that they gave up the titles though, for sure. Like you know what I'm saying. Just to recap that for them, like back in the hands of the Judgment Day, we spoke about it. They had to do so. I called it back then. They did some cheap stuff to get the titles off them, and I was pissed about it. And now it shows. Why not? But my thing is this: why not allow? All right, so let's play a little hindsight. You know what I'm saying? Why not let Damian Priest walk around with both belts? Like you got, and y'all could still change the belt design. Like you didn't need a different champion to change the belt design. You still could have had even crazier dynamic where Finn is the champion with Damian Priest, but Damian Priest just cashed in. So now Finn is just always looking at, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I felt like Finn should have been the one to eventually take the belt off.
Yeah, they kind of put that on ice. Like they could always still go back to it. But that little like salty dynamic from Finn, they kind of got him like now they got us intrigued with Finn, Liv, and Dom. Like they focus, which that shit's entertaining too. So I don't know, but I just felt like y'all took it off the Judgment Day, y'all put it back on the Judgment Day. But
I feel like JD's important in this though. Like you know what I mean?
Low key,
he's like Finn is putting that young man over. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a champion now. Remember after they first lost the belts, it was like a tag team match for the belts, and JD was in it.
Yeah,
with Finn.
It was a match.
They was testing the water. No, after.
It was a Raw, I think, a rematch.
And I was like, why they put Finn and JD? But like, I guess they was testing them out as a tag team early on. You know what I'm saying?
He had told Damian Priest, damn, I wish it was me and you out there.
Right.
That's right. Yeah.
Priest is on his single shit now, so
I think we finna see JD get crazy now.
I think so.
Like, cause he got a lot of talent. You know, he getting his ass whipped since he been here. But I feel like now that he a champion, he finna get unleashed. Yeah, he finna be on this shit. Like, what they call him in NXT? The Ace. What was his name? The Ace. What was
the Irish Ace?
Yeah, the Ace. They used to go by the Ace. Irish Ace. Like,
yeah.
And folks forget he's damn near 20 years in the game too.
Jordan Devlin.
20?
Yeah, Jordan Devlin.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of his stuff on.
He been in the game for a minute.
I remember watching him in the UK. Didn't even for him.
That's why I feel fuck with him.
That's like
so. How y'all rate the Raw overall?
For me, it was a 6 out of 10.
6, 8, 6.
Damn, that's almost
whoa.
Respectfully,
who hurt you?
You know, Ace is a hard critic though. He's a harsh critic though.
Respectfully.
Damn, Cisco.
I mean,
You woke up cranky as fuck and started watching. That's what your problem was.
Nah, I'm taking deductions off of.
Yeah, what's your deductions? Yeah. So we gotta get how you get to the 6.
We taking deduction off Gable winning.
Okay, that's fair.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's gonna be my deduction.
Who did you
right
want
there.
to win? That man.
I kind of wanted Braun to win.
Okay.
Let me see the beginning of the show, like Drew McIntyre and shit talking and all of that. Like that shit was. I feel like there was a lot of talking for me going on. I didn't really like the Karrion Cross match and Kofi Kingston. That shit was cool, but I feel like a little too late for me. Like by the time they already had the match, like this shit was advertised for like 2 weeks. It kind of just like I kind of didn't care about it at that point. You feel me? And only I know they can't. I can't after the solid Friday and last Monday. It's hard to rate this show next to that. You know what I'm saying?
Now I got you on that. Now, when you saying it from that perspective, from the coming off the 10 out of 10 last 2 shows, I got you.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
you.
Like,
Yeah, but do those two segments make the show like half as bad? I mean,
no,
But I feel like seeing Uncle Howdy talk, ain't that like a 7, 8?
that's
honestly,
a valid argument. That's a valid argument.
We see Uncle Howdy talking
So-
today, HD.
All right, so
This is
let's
both
say
talking
this:
both facts.
if they take that segment out, if that segment's not there,
Then I'm
what's the
with
rest
you.
of the show?
I'm with you.
Okay,
I'm with
all
you.
right. So
I'm
I
with
could give you the 7 there. I could give you the 7 there because that meant a lot for me too. And
Right.
like watching the show, I felt like the Live Dom Judgment Day, it served its purpose like it usually do. So they ratings stay consistent. I'm be honest, the Lyra Valkyria match, Kairi Sane, Shayna Baszler, another match I kind of
Wait, hold on. We
Mhm.
also got a announcement: Braun Breaker versus Sami Zayn for that
that
strap.
part. Yeah.
For that strap.
Again,
I
I
got
like.
Braun winning, man. I got Braun winning. Man.
Nah, I had a hot take, Snakes. I said Sammy winning,
Sammy winning.
Sammy,
but
no, that
but not
Halua kick
clean.
is not beating Braun, bro.
It's
That
not
Halua
gonna
kick is
be
not
clean.
beating Braun, bro.
It's not gonna be clean, bro. Low key,
Not gonna be clean.
Braun Breaker lost the last 2 weeks because of disqualification because people been interrupting in his match. So unless they made this match like some no disqualification, I can see a no contest or some foolery happen nonetheless. Like Braun Breaker has been destroying Sheamus and Ludwig, right? Like even though Ludwig and Sheamus got their own beef and shit, like he's sitting there demolishing them still, like hitting them with spears, doing
2
all this
weeks
shit.
in a row.
2 weeks in a row, but he still took the loss 2 weeks in a row. So
Which
I
pulled up the Adam Pearce office on bullshit.
Which brings up which brought up my point in which if you found a 6-person contest for that belt, would you be mad at you have 6 guys in an elimination chamber match main eventing one of these smaller PLEs for the IC belt?
Please give me that.
Because you got 5 guys already. You can easily squeeze a 6-person in.
Yeah, we don't want no ladder match. I'm good on the ladder.
Nah. I take the elimination chamber.
That crew alone, that is worthy of an elimination chamber.
Or gauntlet, something different. Like, spice it up.
The chamber will make it special because again, you've never had the IC title contested in the chamber.
Why we can't have a fatal 4-way match or a triple threat, but the shit be elimination, bro? Why the shit always gotta be a one?
Like whoever pin is out, eliminated.
Yeah, get out of here. Go back to the locker room. You done.
Well, that's what the chamber's for.
Or why not make more like 2?
Yeah, the chambers the chamber brings that.
Yeah, but that's why to your point, like if we can't fulfill elimination chamber, we got other styles of elimination matches that
the only acceptable way is if you somehow can squeeze in a Teddy Long style 6-pack challenge. Other than that, it's chamber or nothing.
I'm not
about a 5-way.
You could
you could do that. You could do that maybe.
With Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce, I think they could very much finesse that shit.
But again, I'm sure you can easily find a 6th guy to squeeze in between now and after SummerSlam.
Where's Shinsuke at? What happened to Shinsuke?
So hold on. That's a good question to ask right now too. My fault. I started thinking when we talk about elimination chamber, this is gonna be exclusive to one brand, right? Like we saying IC belt, this is gonna be all Raw people in there.
Yeah.
And what's wrong with that?
No, I'm just asking so I could get a landscape. Like, all right, so if they do one, would they do two? I'm assuming they would do two female joint.
You could just say the IC belt and maybe SmackDown Women's belt or something like that, or even a Raw. Either way, maybe some. I don't know. Figure it out. You can make it work.
Figure it out. Screaming.
Because the women's division, we've talked about on the show a lot that the women's division is deep enough already to where by the end of this calendar year, you could have Evolution 2. And folks have wanted that for a minute.
All female event, right?
Yep. So you could have a female chamber match and Evolution 2 in the same calendar year, legitimately, because the rosters are that fucking deep right now. Fuck it. For the chamber match, for shits and giggles, put Obafemi in that match.
What, in the IC chamber shit?
In the chamber, for shits and giggles, put him in there. Could he be like, hey, I ran through NXT, I'm going to test my luck, test my merit up against these guys, whatever. Can't no one touch me. Have him be maybe like the third or fourth elimination, somewhere in the middle, whatever. Give him a strong running, something. Put more eyes on him.
Raw that ain't really good. Hey, I'm trying to think. Austin Reed, you can't throw him in there?
Again, like I said, you could throw anybody in that 6-man. That's the beauty of it. You have 20 guys you can name already. But again, if you wanted to spice it up just a little bit, throw an NXT name in there. Fuck it, throw a fucking TNA name in there. Anybody. You cannot go wrong with it.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, with the exception of Sami Zayn, I think like that IC belt need to be hovering like how it was with Gunther when he first came up. That's like that Braun Breaker look right now.
And again, it's obvious that no one's gonna have a title reign as long as Gunther, so you do the next best thing. What's one of the probably the only thing that the IC belt hasn't had a hand in, and that's the chamber.
Let me tell you something right now. They better make this shit a chamber because 1-on-1, Sammy fuck.
There's too many dogs in the fight for it to be a 1-on-1.
Sammy, can you do something, bro? Can you change up the attire, bro? Can you get some new shit, bro? Can you do something?
He need to go back to his
old black
shit.
Hoodie. Like, come on, bro, sweating. Like, bro, can you get some new merch, bro? Like, come on, Sammy, bro. Like, damn, bro. Braun looking like a superstar in front of you. You just did like black hoodie.
Let it out.
Come on, man. Like, come on.
Let it out.
Lazy as hell. Like, do something. Like, god damn.
Tell him I really feel.
I mean that's another one.
Though.
That's another one that I've been saying. The IC title been in purgatory. You know what I'm saying? We gave him his moment at WrestleMania, and this shit been held in a program with Gable. That's, you know what I'm saying? We thought it was gonna go one way.
Well, I mean, you can't really call it purgatory when Gunther set the bar to unreachable heights. That's kind of unfair to Sammy to a degree, and unfair to Gable too.
No, because they already had the crowd. The people wanted Gable.
But I'm saying, like, we're always going to compare it to what Gunther did, regardless of what Sammy and Gable would have done initially.
Like, why not just let Gable win? Nah, they made it. Gable started helping Sami Zayn and then turned heel. Like, arguably, did we really need a heel?
Yo, I'm
Gable?
glad you pointed that out, HD.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
we didn't need a
understand
heel
that.
Gable.
How the fuck Gable taught Sami Zayn how to win and he couldn't beat him?
Maybe he's a 6-man. Say after Money in the Bank, he doesn't win that briefcase. He sees Sammy still thriving. He switches on Otis to, no matter how hard he tries to prove him otherwise he's a changed man. Flips the switch, gets Sammy saying, "I'm still not done with you. No matter you said it's done, I'm not done with you." And then again, there's your 6th person for the chamber.
Otis and him is fighting against Gable. Otis and him is fighting against Gable too.
Because I seen. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but that people saying, "Oh, the Wyatts were saying you should say thank you," right? Saying Gable should say a thank you.
Yeah, say you.
But that little portion of when Gable was doing Alpha Academy, he was on some heel shit. He was telling people, "Shush, shush, please." But then people started getting up. You feel me? Like, so why we had to see him go heel on Sami Zayn and not win when the crowd was absolutely behind him? That's the part I didn't understand.
Oh, because he had his daughter. I did this for my daughter. Like it
Yeah,
was the
like
daughter era. The daughter era. Yeah.
that would have been a moment right there. You gave it to Sami Zayn, who just had his moment last year. Like
Well,
Sammy literally, he just had his moment with his best friend Kevin Owens, beating the Usos, the
Yeah.
Bloodline
at Mania
at Mania,
in the main event.
at the main event. Come on, Razor. Come on, bro. Like,
HD wanted Gable to win. He wanted to be the IC champ.
But
I
no,
did, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I did, bro.
but again, all the more reason to make Chad Gable an easy slot for the 6-man if they do the chamber route. Again, it all adds up beautifully. It all makes crystal clear, perfect sense.
He did the Money in the Bank though.
But again, he ain't gonna win it. You know it. I know it.
Who knows, man?
You know why Snakes though?
6 on his ass.
Hold on. You know why Snakes? I wanted Gable to win because it was becoming public knowledge that Gunther was about to drop the title, right? Like they was already putting it out there, like yo, he gonna lose soon. So, like everybody like, why not Gable? And then the Sami Zayn, which people, I'm pretty sure they was happy for Sami Zayn too. But again, if you gonna have the man Gunther drop the shit anyway, bro. What like was Gable too small of a competitor? Like he just clipped that, like nah, not Gable. Sammy, I'll lose the Sammy, not Gable.
They
like,
showed Gunther today.
Nah,
Yes, sir.
He was there. I ain't see him in a minute.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they brought him in during the Seth Rollins Damian Priest back and forth. I think
they got him in a powerful form right now.
Because matter of fact, he did come out because he basically told every Priest and Seth, y'all can do whatever you want together, but come SummerSlam, you can say whatever you want. Ain't no excuses. I'm taking that belt.
I believe it. I got Gunther winning that shit.
Yeah, but so saying like, so say Seth wins, I got no problem with him being a transitional champion to come SummerSlam because again, when he ragdoll Seth, it'll look much better, and then Gunther can say, "Hey, I beat the workhorse." But also, I can see a world in which Seth beats Gunther, but it's some quick roll up type bullshit or whatever. He just gets lucky. I can see them having like 2-3 matches together.
Who's in the Money in the Bank? Who's in the Money in the Bank match so far? We got Jey Uso.
As of right now, we have Jey Uso, we have Chad Gable, we have Carmelo Hayes, and Andrade. As of right now, I'm sorry, all signs point to Jey Uso, maybe Melo. But that's like a 2% Melo, 98 Jey Uso right now.
The last 2 slots made. Who was the last 2 in that?
And on the women's side, you have Chelsea Green, Lara Valkyria, and Io Sky.
I love Io, but she not winning. I love her though. What? I fuck with Io.
I can see Chelsea winning that one right now.
Yeah.
And on top of that, Jey Uso.
I mean, what about that Lara girl? That Lara girl ain't bad either.
I mean, you already made her look like an animal and Queen of the Ring. Honestly, I can see Chelsea Green winning Money in the Bank. I can see Lara Valkyria winning the Rumble.
Oh yeah, I'm wilding. Yeah, I forgot I picked Tiffany Stratton. I think Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, you already picked Tiffany time.
Yeah, I picked Tiffany time. She got to get in it though. I think she's fighting Friday.
She's fighting Friday.
She get in it.
Let's see.
But they gotta let Jay win. That pop is gonna be big.
He is on the cover of the PLE. He has to win.
He has to win. That pop is gonna be serious. And the good thing about being Money in the Bank is they don't gotta rush him to win it anytime soon. They can squeeze him anywhere if it makes sense. You know what I mean?
Could you not gonna like that? He walking around with the yeet in the bank.
Hold the phone. Could you see a world in which he turns on Cody and beats Cody?
As if they want to go heel.
To essentially, that could be the olive branch to bring Roman Reigns back.
Jay going after the world heavyweight belt.
But
We don't know.
But check
No,
this out. My
Cody told him he's going for the world heavyweight. That's what it was.
So my question is this: if Jay was to win the Money in the Bank and cashes it on the world heavyweight, is he the tribal chief?
And can he beat Seth Rollins? Something Roman never did.
And if he defends his, that'd be even crazy.
With alongside his brother Jimmy next to him, helping him get.
Is
the
he
money
the
in
last
the
one
bank?
to pin Roman too? Jay, low key.
Before
He
Cody,
pinned-
yeah.
Yeah, he pinned. Yeah, he
before
pinned.
Cody,
He pinned Roman before Cody. Yeah.
In a tag team match, right?
Yeah, it was a tag team match though.
A
Yeah.
year prior, facts.
Jay is the only person to pin him twice.
Damn, y'all just made some good points on Jay resume with that.
Yeah.
How to roll Jay out. Nah, that's fire. Nigga beat Steph, nigga that beat Roman. He pinned Roman before.
I'm saying, will he be the tribal chief that basically never claimed his throne?
So here's the crazy part about Jey Uso.
Tribal chief. Jay ain't got tribal chief aura.
Hold on, hear me out. Aside from WrestleMania 40, you take that match out of this resume, okay? Jey Uso gave Roman Reigns his first career pinfall loss and his last pinfall loss.
Who?
Mm-hmm.
Jey Uso.
How his last pinfall? So who?
No. You take Cody out of the equation.
Okay.
Jay gave him the last pinfall loss. Jay pinned him when the Usos took on Roman and Solo.
Hold on.
Jay got that pinfall. And when Roman was with the Shield, when the Shield got their first loss, Jey Uso pinned him.
I mean, Jay got to win in that Money in the Bank. We'll see.
And Jey Uso never quit, and he technically beat him at SummerSlam.
So I'm saying so.
Now, do they make this the biggest Money in the Bank match like ever? Like you got Gable, he's intertwined with the YS6. Jey Uso could have connection to the YS6.
No, I think that's too early.
And the bloodline.
I think that's too
like
early.
we got the bloodline, Jimmy.
The biggest no, the most obvious so far, yes. It depends on who these last two folks they put in these qualifiers.
So what you feel like?
Do you let Drew? You could let Drew in automatically.
Oh, Drew, yeah, that Drew in. Yeah, make this shit spicy. Drew.
I can see Drew winning, but again, who's the sixth man? It's all that. All this depends on who's the sixth man.
LA Knight. Oh yeah, he lost already, right? He lost, right?
Is there a SmackDown qualifier this Friday?
It has to be. They even it out, right? Because they just gonna make everybody be from Raw.
So far, it
got to be 3-3.
No. So far, it's looking like 4 guys from Raw, 2 guys on SmackDown, and 4 women from SmackDown, 2 women from Raw.
That's what I'm saying. So what 2 other matches on Raw would happen?
It would be 1 on Raw, 1 on SmackDown.
No, but I'm saying, all right, so we got Jey Uso and Chad Gable, right? Who would be 3 and 4 from Raw?
Drew. And
what other matches announced?
Yeah, that's the thing. They didn't announce nothing, so I don't know.
Cause remember, Michael Cole said it. Now we know they can switch things up on us, like whatever. They said 3 and 3.
So say they let Drew in. The last one would be from SmackDown. So this Friday would have to have somebody.
Yeah. Damn, who deserved it from SmackDown? That could be it.
Now,
Montez Ford.
I think you're going to have LA Knight and Logan Paul in a match together. Oh, that was on the Andrade match, right?
Ford
to make that shit highlight real. But
hold on. Who did Andrade beat to qualify? Was it LA Knight and Logan Paul?
No, you know who's fighting next week is Santos Escobar, Logan Paul.
That's right, and LA Knight.
LA Knight in the
that's who it is.
I got LA Knight.
I got
Santos. Yeah.
Yeah, Santos.
I got Santos winning that?
Yeah, bro. I got my theories, and it's because like it allowed a 1-on-1 for the title between LA Knight and Logan Paul.
If one of them already qualified, it would have made more sense. But yeah, no, you're gonna say Logan in LA for SummerSlam in Cleveland.
What if Logan wins this shit and he's in the Money in the Bank?
That would be insane.
That's very possible because before they did this qualifier shit, I had Carmelo, LA Knight, and Logan Paul. Those are my 3 from SmackDown.
Right.
I can't say I seen Andrade getting up in there. I seen Carmelo Hayes in there, not beating the people he beat, but that's
Andrade beat he pinned Grayson Waller, and who was the third person?
He smoked them niggas.
Yeah.
Forgot who the other person was. He outsmarted them brothers. I was just saying what happened, what was going on with Andrade too. Like this was a good situation to put him in. For real.
Yeah, the spotlight they putting on him is dope because you don't want to have like I feel like I don't know if Rick that little Ricochet leaving, if that's true or whatever, but it seemed like they was treating him getting washed up on Raw, SmackDown, or Raw, right?
There's still like 2 months up on his contract.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like whatever the speculation is, right? But now you got Andrade with the Speed Championship, and it feel like his presentation a little bit different. Like he still got that, you know what I mean, that heavyweight feel to him. Like
I'm gonna be real, I forgot about Ricochet till you said his name. And that's not disrespect to him, but it's like so much going on that I didn't even think about it. Like,
and that's just too much on one show.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Nigga Braun put that boy out. Braun been wildin'. He been here. Braun been wildin', dog. Got Steiner family. What?
It's in his blood.
What? That's fire.
Again, I feel like presentation is everything. The way they've been presenting him is, you know what I'm saying? That first bring up that they had with him on SmackDown. Remember, I don't know if you remember, that's when they signed Jade Cargill to SmackDown. They had Braun Breaker show up on SmackDown.
Presentation equals perception.
Yeah, bro. Like
so
this
imagine a
right
presentation of like Magic Gunther. Let's just foresight. Gunther wins the championship, and now he defends it. His first defense is against Ilja Dragunov. I
wouldn't be mad at that. They got history.
Box office.
You could do Ilya versus Gunter. You could do Braun versus Ilya. You could do Bronson versus Gunter. Whatever. There's enough cast there to where you can make it pass for a minute.
Because they kind of feel like they running with Braun right now, but they gonna definitely tee up with Ilja soon because he's one of them.
They got plans for everybody,
right.
And that's the beautiful thing about this.
Yeah, unfortunately, Damian Priest's run, like I want to say, like it's not terrible.
It's not unfortunate. It's just we saw where he benchmarked. Let him get the belt off and let him put some more work in. Let's see if he can match energy and get past that.
It's just like what y'all was saying though. The storylines don't line up right now because what I would like to see is a champion, kind of like what Roman Reigns did, enforced to the other people in the group that don't got championships. Yo, get on y'all shit. What are y'all doing? Like he attempts to do that, but it's still not like
it's not his fault. The Liv story kind of like overshadowed Damian's entire title run. That's not his fault.
If I play it's not. Advocate, Damian's been kind of he has got better, bro, over the weeks.
Yeah, like
he's the champion. You know what I mean? Like,
the Liv story was just lightning in a bottle. That's all it was. It's just bad timing.
Yep.
I expect to see Seth back. I'm gonna be real, so that should just change shit to me. Like,
also, real quick with the Seth stuff. Did you guys happen to notice anything different about or specific about his Titantron?
Yeah, just say Seth Rollins.
No, there's something very specific I'm looking for. And it has to do with his new merchandise.
What is that?
It is in the same font and format as the architect, Seth Rollins. We could be seeing the return of the architect, the man that ended the Shield, the man that slayed the Authority. that's Seth Rollins.
I was looking at Seth Rollins' physique when he came out like last week. I ain't gonna act like I ain't think he was 100%. You know what I mean? But then today he looked at more like giddy, like, you know what I mean? Turning and all that. I'm looking at his legs and he hurt his knee, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I'll be looking at shit like that. You know, like basketball players and shit. You see them come back, you be looking to see how they move and shit. I
You
was just
remember
looking to
Rey
see how
Mysterio?
Seth looked,
Yeah.
and it's just like, all right, you know, maybe wrestling is different on the mat and the ring. You know, I don't know what.
Nah, you don't remember Rey Mysterio first match?
Yeah.
He slipped off the ropes. He could like that
Yeah.
shit real. What you saying, bro? I'll pay attention to that shit too.
Yeah,
Now,
so I just hope that he ain't like, I don't know. I ain't gonna say they rushing him back because I don't think Triple H should do that to his talent. Because, you know, Seth be working.
I mean, they kind of rushed Sheamus back, bro. He was definitely not in shape.
I don't recall if Seth had surgery on his knee or if it was just hyperextension. That I don't remember. But again, he's like maybe
him and Becky get surgery at the same time. Him and Becky, right? They both got surgery at the same time, I think. So
no. She could go for about a few weeks after that, and then you have the little stuff with Judgment Day writing her off. So that was a ways afterwards. But as far as Seth, again, I don't know if he had surgery or not. But then again, he's had so many surgeries. It could have been just a quick outpatient job, just minor hyperextension or a small tear, nothing too crazy here, a quick patch job type deal. Because I noticed he was posting stuff of him in the gym like maybe 3 weeks or 5 weeks after he'd already been written off TV. So he'd been in the gym for a minute.
Seth was going about how many days? About 70 days?
2.5 months.
Right. In that match against Drew, he was visibly hurt. Like, you could tell that you could tell something was wrong with him. So, like, him coming back, right, 2 months, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a nigga that be jumping off the ropes doing shit. Like, I just hope he healthy. You know what I mean? I want to see Seth being Seth.
Well, and also, there's a difference between having, like, ring rust type tenderness and actual, like, injury still. So, that much remains to be seen. We'll probably see that next week to the extent of it. But I'm leaning more towards the latter, in which he was just a little rusty, get the cobwebs off, he'll be all right.
Yeah. I mean, against Damian Priest, you don't risk too much, right? Going against somebody.
Yeah, or even if Priest beats him, either one of them, they're still dropping the Gunter in SummerSlam, so it kind of makes no difference.
Speaking of like getting brothers in shape, shout out to Triple H, man. They got that boy Jacob Fatu in shape. He dropped 35 pounds.
I did not think he'd get any more scary than what he was in MLW.
That boy got 35 pounds, bro.
And still looks like a fucking tank.
That move, that shit off the ropes to Cody was crazy. Every time you watch it, that nigga crazy.
Talk to him.
Crazy, bro. What's wrong with him, bro? Like, what?
Many have said he is the most athletically gifted in the entire family.
Man. Well, I mean, my son might have something to say about that, man. My nigga Zilla.
Mark Henry's saying Zilla is the one with the most untapped potential, and he could be more athletic than Jacob. But again, those two alone, pound for pound, the most athletically gifted right there. In the whole family, which again, that says a lot.
Man. And Friday gonna be lit for sure.
Yes,
garden.
Sir.
In the motherfucking garden, man. Smackdown in the garden. That's a movie waiting to happen.
When was the last time a Raw or SmackDown was in the garden?
The last one I remember was Roman Reigns 1,000 Days as champion. Now, if another one happened after that,
and that was over a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago.
Yeah, and I went to that one too. Like, I'm gonna be honest, this is gonna be the first. If I don't go to this one, it's gonna be the first show that I miss since 2019
in New York.
Yeah, only in Manhattan or the tri-state area, like in Manhattan, Brooklyn. Anything outside in Long Island, Albany, I'm be honest, those shits don't be having the same lit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Phil.
Yeah, definitely not, bro.
You will not be at Forbidden Door this weekend.
Nah. I mean, I don't know if I could find some affordable tickets and shit, then yeah, but I'm not busting my
tickets are as low as $30, and the most expensive that I seen are like $250.
Like, what they be running for?
I'm gonna be honest. Look, when I sat ranks, this is when wrestling wasn't cool, right? I'm putting my parentheses up, right? I went to the show. It was Monday Night Raw. This is 2019 September. You had Monday Night Raw, Stone Cold Steve Austin. The next night was SmackDown, Undertaker. Bro, I caught the come up on some tickets. I think they were like 5 something. So I paid like a rack and some change for 2 tickets. Nah, just for one.
Oh, 5 each.
Yeah, for me and my wife, you feel me? Shit,
Yeah.
if I was by myself, now I probably would have went to both days on some, you know what I mean? Like I'm in there. And then I caught a few SmackDowns in the garden, like a row behind the barricade. You feel me?
I told this brother, give me a ballpark area. This nigga said a rack.
Bro, nah, yo, real shit, bro. Those shits be a rack now, bro.
I thought you were gonna say something like little 185.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's why I said green shirt.
Yeah.
You know the green shirt with the Kool-Aid smile shirt, the dude that be in the front row?
Yeah.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. He gotta work for WWE. Shout out to him though, bro. He don't miss it. I mean, he probably missed a few shows,
tickets, probably.
Yeah, he those
that's bread.
Bro. Yeah. But at this point, he probably do got like WWE probably like just like let him come honor.
And then WrestleMania, bro. I was looking for tickets. You know, we I don't went with Philly to Philly with you and shit like that. It's my first time going to Philly. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at WrestleMania ticket, bro. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Fucking just to sit in some crazy ass spot, 10,000. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Sheesh.
Yeah, like they was really wilding.
They said the big 4, the tickets get up there.
Imagine how much the tickets gonna cost when they're on Netflix now. When they're on Netflix.
But again, that's a little different because again, that's a $5 billion deal right there. So tickets could be a lot cheaper then.
Okay. If you're looking at it like that.
Like I said, for example, like Forbidden Door this weekend in New York, the cheapest ticket's like $40, and that's still not incredibly nosebleed yet. And like the most expensive that I saw was $250, maybe $300, and that's damn near close to floor seats.
Yeah, WrestleMania is entering boxing match territory. You know how, like, I ain't gonna lie, you can't even like. I mean, if you got the bread, you could go to a boxing match. You know, people be like, if you're a civilian trying to buy tickets on Ticketmaster, go to a boxing match. That shit.
That shit, arm and a leg,
bro. That shit crazy, bro.
You could buy a car with them prices.
Facts, bro. Like that shit. Like, nah. I start thinking like, yo, niggas saved up for this. Like, you know what I'm trying to just get this shit on the fly. Like,
now you see why niggas be saying like all the celebrities, like that shit used to be a thing. Like all the fucking coke dealers and all that used to be at the fights. Like niggas get to the bag, niggas up front. Like,
yeah, bro.
I remember seeing some shit about this one dude for this mania in Philly. This dude sold his fucking his Corvette just for night 1 of WrestleMania.
That's wow,
bro. That's
just any of his house belongings, any shit like that to be at an event. You a different caliber.
He basically sold his custom dream car just for 1 ticket for 1 night.
And I'm gonna be honest, being at an event is a different cup of tea than watching it on TV. There's no commentate. Yeah, there's no commentating. So you gotta you gotta deal with what you gotta deal with in terms of wherever you chose to sit at. You know what I mean? If you can't see certain action, you gotta look up at the Titantron. It is what it is. Like
like looking up at the shit up top.
Yeah, because sometimes the wrestlers go out to the outside, right? But depending on where you're sitting at, you might not be able to see everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? They on the other side. Shit that you would see on at home, because the camera view catching it.
For sure.
You're not seeing it. Yeah, you feel me? The little facial expressions and shit, all that. But like again, it's like for me, the biggest moment was seeing The Rock, because I think I done seen everybody that I wanted to see personally. Like The Rock was the only one that was evading me. Like growing up, word for real. Because growing up, my mom's the first show she took me to, it was like a house show, and shit was main evented by Stone Cold and Undertaker. Like I'm talking about WWF house show, like 90s. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I done seen them early. Seen Shawn Michaels. Remember when they had that WWF restaurant
on 42nd Street?
Yeah, bro.
I'm just about to ask you. I swear to God, HD. I know you're gonna say that. I was just about to ask you. Do you remember that? I swear,
bro. I got pictures of that shit still, bro.
Yeah.
Me being a Cali kid, I've only heard the stories.
Yeah, bro. That shit was really on 42nd, right there in the cut, bro.
I got autographs still from the Big Show, from Matt Hardy, Lita, Kurt Angle. I tried to get one from Michael Cole, but that nigga told me fuck off, and I was a kid, bro. I used to hate Michael Cole after that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Every time he used to get stunned or rock bottom, nigga, I was hyped. Nigga,
Wait,
like,
hold on. Michael Cole told you fuck off?
he ain't telling me fuck off, but like you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? He gave me the side, you know the
shit,
side
man.
hand, like get out the way, y'all.
Hey, he gave Boston Connor the middle finger a few times on Pat McAfee show today. So he could have told him to fuck off, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe under his breath.
I thought Michael Cole was lit, so I was like, yo, let me, you know what I'm saying? But you know what made it even better? As soon as he did that, Kurt Angle came right out the limo, signed the shirt for me. I was like, oh, nah, we got Kurt Angle, we ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? We good.
Nigga said Kurt Angle came out the limo. Chill.
Yeah, because that way that shit was set up, you know where, what's that, Hard Rock Cafe? Because they still got the restaurant there.
Right.
So you know how you walk in, they'll have the wrestlers coming through the side, and it was this cool ass security guard, son. He used to like look out for the parents and the kid, like, yo, you want to meet the wrestlers, stand over here. Like
so you saw Kurt Angle with his hair still.
Yes. Facts. I seen Commissioner Sean, you heard, with the cowboy hat.
Woo.
Yeah, Bob.
He got a smile back.
Yeah. I'm screaming.
See now, the only shows that I've actually gone were more of the New Japan shows. I was at the Cow Palace show where the Guerrillas of Destiny turned on the Bullet Club and they became the Firing Squad. I was at the most of the San Jose shows. Again, smaller venues, great spots. I was there when basically while Ospreay was trying to announce that he was committed to being one of the top guys in New Japan in San Jose. A lot of great stuff. I got to see Homicide in person. That was a dream come true.
See, I ain't gonna lie. I'll be wanting.
Might have been crazy. Will Ospreay probably. You seen him wrestle?
Yeah, and then I Josh Alexander was on the card. It was Moose and Juice Robinson, Okada and Buddy Murphy.
That's crazy.
Will Ospreay and then young boy Ren Narita, which was a phenomenal match. I got to see Danny Limelight. I got to see Junior Kratos, who was a local Sacramento guy for repping New Japan. That was kind of dope to see.
That's your people's Sacramento.
I got to see Cody Rhodes give Kenny Omega a crossroads in the middle of the ring.
That's
fine. I want to go to an indie show, but I feel like that's more of a me and the homies vibe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my shorty wouldn't fuck with that shit like that. So
this is one of those. I got my ticket, filled my car, and I just hauled ass.
Yeah, I feel that, bro. That should be like, I could say, like, you know what I'm saying? I've looked it up on Eventbrite, but I got to get my whip back, bro. I'm going to get my shit soon, too. But ever since my shit got hit, bro, like, I couldn't really, like, sit there and be like, oh, I'm going to go to Long Island to catch this indie show right here. Like, no, that should be, you know what I'm saying?
What the fuck was Michael Cole talking about when he said, Liv is coming to Judgment Day, Yokomoto? Like, what the fuck was he talking about?
I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. I had the same questions.
I don't even know what Zelina Vega said, bro. What her Y and the, I don't know what she. Everybody was talking some crazy shit, bro. I felt like I was just listening to a different world. It was just a bunch of crazy.
Zelina was trying to beat up on Liv Morgan like she was a disappointed Puerto Rican mother.
Man.
Yo, right? Do you think they're gonna fight that Money in the Bank?
Liv and Zelina, they already announced that.
I think I know. Yeah, but I think you on to something, Snakes. I think we're eventually gonna get that tag team match, and it might be SummerSlam.
I'm gonna be real with you. I think I don't know. That tag match, could y'all see a tag match with Rhea a part of it?
I think they planning something real big. I think I read they planning something huge for Rhea. So whatever it is, it's gonna change the Judgment Day. It's gonna change her trajectory, Judgment Day, and if Razor's on to something that she might come back with somebody.
I was gonna say, what would be a bigger deal than Rhea coming back with her fiance?
I fuck with Buddy Murphy. I think his skill set is crazy.
And again, he's a known Triple H guy. He tried it out in AEW. He got plateaued real quick. We all know this motherfucker can go. Like he is that dude.
When
Like,
he was with Seth Rollins,
he's had top matches of the year when he was there.
yeah, when he was with Seth Rollins, we loved him. And for history.
Like I said, I got the privilege of watching him in person. Like I said, this man is as advertised.
Hold on, there's history there too, Razor. Buddy was already beefing with them.
Yeah, exactly.
There's already history there.
When he was a Monday Night Messiah, there's the funk already there.
The pandemic, when they was trying to take Rey Mysterio eye out.
Mm-hmm.
When they did take his eye out, actually. They even tried
Listen, long term story right here.
Just
scared the shit out of me. I ain't even see it in the cut. Shout out Cloudy. What up, my dad?
So Snake, want to hear some funny shit? Yeah. So the legendary Mark Henry refuses to watch that segment because he says it's too scary for him.
That shit is spooky, bro. Yo, the music, bro. Yo, bro.
Mark Henry flat out said, "I don't do scary shit."
It's the little subtle details, the little sounds, bro. Like, bro, that's horror shit, bro. Like, they got some shit going with the YS6, man. I hope they showcase them Money in the Bank, man.
Yeah, I think Razor, Bully, I kind of retract my statement a little bit after seeing today. Yeah, they got to really be careful with how they present this. Like,
especially with what they did today.
Yeah.
But let me touch on that. But at least they not just they like they're trying to touch on our hearts. You know what I'm saying with this shit. Like they got personal today. That sit down was personal. You know what I mean? To really get you invested in.
That's how they reel us back in for sure.
Right.
But then you have the bullshit with Chad Gable, which takes you back to square one potentially.
But maybe like HD said, Money in the Bank. Maybe Cable took out the match due to some shit with them involved. Maybe I don't know.
So back to your ratings of Raw today, I would have given it a fair A, and my demerits would have been how they portrayed again, not counting the Bo Dallas on kind of VHS, not counting that part. I did not like how they had Nikki Cross scare him away and get video. I mean, that part was fine, but just them still picking on Chad Gable not coming back with any type of bandage or whatever. That kind of like deterred me a little bit. And another thing
let me say this. I think all right. So I feel you on the part with Nikki in the ring, right?
Yeah, the camera work could have been a little bit better. Just the camera work.
It's not so much.
But I like the initial rollout on Chad Gable from the beginning, showing him get out the car, putting the emphasis on him, like the security around him. Him like, nah, I don't want to talk. You know what I'm saying? Like they put emphasis on him with that situation to make you be like, yo, damn, like you know.
And I wanted to love it. But again, with me, I'm big on attention to detail. This man was bleeding out of his temple. At least tape his head up like to make us think he got some stitches or something. Anything to sell
but he did have a bandage thing on the side.
Yeah, he had the invisible stitches on. The shit that dissolve.
They were stitches, man.
Those were stitches, in my opinion.
I must have missed that completely in the whole show.
Nah, he did. He
had above his head. It was like a little dissolvable, like if you ever, had dissolvable stitches, which I'm pretty sure you have. You know, or
there's a little patch there, man.
Yeah, it's a little patch there.
I missed that completely then.
Yeah, go back.
He had
emphasis on that. And
because noticed that when he came out the car, actually, before that.
I saw when he was covering his face, I thought that was him covering his face in shame, not so much he was hiding an injury.
He might have been doing that, but I still noticed it, to be honest.
So think about this, though. Him telling the Creed brothers and them, right? I need help. He gonna get the Creed brothers hurt. He putting them brothers in some shit that they don't even know what they getting into.
The huffing and puffing.
Possibly, yes. My thing is, at what point are we going to actually end the stuff with him and Otis, Maxine, and Tozawa? That's kind of all I care about right now with Chad Gable. Not so much the YS6 of just how are we going to close this chapter right here.
Did you hear the reaction to how Otis responded to Gable and said, I was serious and I'm done with you?
Yeah.
They're
but
putting
again,
emphasis on Otis to be like he's getting more
they're
More
like
of a leader. A
yeah,
leader.
he's getting more popular, like heavy too, like with the people.
but that doesn't close this chapter per se. It's just
Maybe he
It's
fight
going.
Gable 1-on-1.
the way they're setting it up. It's going to be like the Creed brothers versus Tozawa and
And I'm gonna be honest.
Otis.
Maybe the
Yeah,
female involved is a triple six man.
I'll be honest. I'll be disappointed if the Creed brothers lose to Tozawa and Otis. Like Otis, I like, but
Oh no, that part's not happening most definitely because again, you have an established tag team versus Otis and Tozawa. Nothing against Otis and Tozawa. It's just the Creed brothers as a tag team, especially Brutus with that fucking thing he does like a cannibal type shit.
They fire on all cylinders. What I seen in NXT, bro, that triple threat match. No, it wasn't even. It was a fatal 4-way match for the NXT Tag Team Championships with the family, and I forgot the other. I think it was Angel and Garza. I mean Humberto and Angel.
Yep.
Man, I forgot the other tag team, but yo, that match right there showed me like, nah, I ain't gonna lie. The Creed brothers is in that like they in that Shelton Benjamin, Charlie Haas shit.
bro.
Yep, that's a perfect fucking comparison, bro.
Where you could really say this is the world's greatest tag team, and I could believe it, bro. Like, okay, wait.
And then also you can see like to a degree a more physical, more polished American Alpha too, which again another team that was Curtis being the next Haas and Benjamin.
Right. Jason
And I
Jordan
like
and
that
Chad
they
Gable.
spammed them brothers because remember they were showing Creed brothers every week for a little while and showing that they was very strong and doing the moves that they do. But I feel like they chill for a minute, you know what I'm saying, to get the new program going with Chad. Now when you see them, it's gonna be like, nah, these brothers.
You know what? And you know what? It doesn't make sense to me a little bit.
What?
Ivy that was with the Creed brothers. She was cool with Maxine Dupree. So
yeah, she's kind of like the fish out of water with that to me.
But yeah, I get it. It's like she kind of like a floater, right? So we just, but you know, that was just something to look at too. So you know, they probably have, like you said, maybe a 6-man match. Where you got
Honestly,
Ivy and the Creed versus Otis, Tozawa and Dupree. Mm-hmm.
Honestly, with Ivy, I can see them sending to TNA on some like talent exchange type deal because her and Jordan Grace have been stating on the internet that they want to be a tag team together.
Okay.
And it's they are saying whether it's the TNA Knockouts Championships, the tag team championships, or the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, they want tag team gold together.
They showed those girls today the tag team good champs. How y'all feel about the new tag team champs of women?
We still got the training wheels on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
Okay.
Katana Chance and Jaden Carter, I like them, but no disrespect to
former
them.
women's tag champions, but yeah.
I didn't look at them like they were gonna win that match. They did night. They got their work in. They got their stuff off. Good, you know what I mean.
Yeah. So
I just think we always go to it like we say it that tag team belt. I feel like it's not that they don't know what to do with it, but because you can have the females on all 3 brands, who's gonna really get the priority? Like so it don't sometimes it don't make sense. Like when you just had Jay Cargill and Bianca with it, okay, right. They lose to Alba Fire, and now you just got them in a match with, you know what I'm saying?
What if you have Ivy Nile and Jordan Grace win? So you have a WWE talent and a TNA talent as co-champions.
The thing is, they're gonna build up to Nia and Tiffany.
That's what I think. There's the money right there. I said it too. Like if they got something and it ain't just like a 1 week, just a 2. Like it looked like they got chemistry though.
So say the goal is to put the belts on Nia Jackson, Tiffany Stratton. Who do you pose as viable? Yeah,
that's a great question. Could be like back at that Bianca and Jade shit. We already seen them, but we don't like.
I don't want that though. That's the thing.
Yeah, we're not going to see them go against them. So it's like, who will be that next team? You're right.
I mean, we seen Damage Control trying to put they name in the mix as well into the end of that match when they attacked the women's tag team champions. So they pulled some slide tricks. There's 3 of them.
would you be opposed to, again, a Jordan Grace and Ivanel as heels? And they try to do some shit to where they hold the belts hostage. Yeah, they'll claim they'll defend the belts on TNA and WWE programming, but they just do some trigger shit type of deal, and you slowly build Nia and Stratton as the undoubtable champions. But then again, you're left with the situation of, okay, where do we go from here? At some point, WWE, whether it's the main roster, NXT, you have to devote a portion of the women to singles competition solely, another portion solely to a tag team division.
What if you make, this is where I'm about to get crazy. Right. What if the queen and the princess of the ring capture everything, so to speak? Nia Jax wins the heavyweight at SummerSlam. They win the tag team gold, and Tiffany Stratton wins the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Hold on. When you said princess, I thought when you said princess, I thought you were saying Nia Jax and Ariana Grace for a second. I was like, wait a minute.
Nah, one of the episodes of SmackDown, Tiffany said, well, if you're the queen of the ring, I'm the princess of the ring. So that's where I got that from.
I thought you were talking Ariana Grace. I was like, wait a minute. How's she get mixed into this?
Right. Nah. We're not speaking about Stacks shorty.
You lost me for a minute there.
Nah. Respectfully to Ariana, Tiffy, she's playing up. You know, she's buttering up Nia Jax. So it could be a situation where they hold the belts and Nia's double champion, but also Tiffany got the Money in the Bank. Looking at her like,
I could see a world where instead of Tiffany Stratton competing for the tag titles, she will be the women's champion.
I believe that. Until Charlotte comes, and then they're gonna have a
that is money.
That's gonna be tough.
I wouldn't even be mad if she jumps over to Raw and beats Liv or beats Rhea potentially. Would not be mad at either resolution.
If that's gonna happen later, like January later, Netflix later.
Again, we got 12 months.
Facts. Long term. If we're talking foreseeable future, if we're talking about heading into September, October, I'd like to see it done on SmackDown.
Well, remember, allegedly, Survivor Series is supposed to be at the Garden. Would that be a viable venue?
Survivor Series in the Garden.
Allegedly, it's going to be in the Garden. I hear the gears turning.
Nah, it's because you know why I always wanted, like, in my mind, I always wanted them to include Nia Jax into the bloodline somehow. For me, like, I don't know why. And you could even add Naomi, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you could bring back Tamina. You could incorporate Ava Raine.
Yeah, like I think it'd be fun to see a female bloodline as well. I don't know, like that was just why I stood quiet for a second. I was thinking about that, like seeing a female bloodline would be type dope too. You got the Tonga twins.
I was gonna say you got them too. How you feeling, Snake?
Hold on, I stepped off for a second. What you said again?
So as far as possibly incorporating female members of the bloodline into either the women's title picture or the women's tag title picture.
How I seen you say that about the Tonga sisters, right?
Yeah, the Tonga twins. Maybe you have Naomi, Nia, and Ava to maybe incorporate as well. You still have maybe a Tamina in the mix.
I would love to see them Tonga sisters come over. I didn't even know they had sisters.
So they're not related to the fan per se. There's just twins that had me from out of Tonga that they quit from Wild Wrestling and they're free agents right now. From what I've seen of them, they're very talented. Yeah, they're a little bit green and all that, but I think once they're in the ring with more of a quality talent, they're likely to get caught up to speed a little bit quicker.
I feel like the bloodline, they have inspired so many. Like whoever's a Samoan, whoever's like aspired to be a wrestler, like I know they all want to be a part of this shit. Like everybody want to come over and do this shit, bro.
And believe it or not, most of these motherfuckers already related.
Yeah. I seen the dude Journey tweet out some shit. Like, you know what I mean? We was talking about, he tweeted out something. I seen Zilla put up, see you soon. What does that mean?
Rikishi posted some shit this weekend too about some stuff that could be popping up very soon.
Once we see that WWE sign Zilla, it's up, bro.
And then you still got, like, so you got Journey in the mix. You got Lance in the mix.
Man.
Jacob got 7 kids by himself already. You still have Hikuleo in the back burner on top of that.
We've never seen nothing like this. Like the only thing you've ever seen, and it's so far in between, but maybe the Von Erich family or the Hart Dynasty or something.
That's it right there. Just don't. That's the closest we've had to this. So you think about it, 50, 60 years, this hasn't been seen or heard of. This is unparalleled right here.
I can't wait to hear Jacob on the mic because I know they're going to let him be him. That was a part of the deal. You got to let Jacob be Jacob. He's a street nigga.
Who's going to be in that 6-man match? Because I seen 4 people on the...
It'll be Cody, KO, and Randy on one side. And I think it's the Gorillas and Solo on the other, I believe.
But it could be like they put Jacob kind of...
That's what I'm thinking Solo. Too. I kind of miss Cole's Nelson, so we'll probably get a confirmation this Friday about it.
Sure. I don't think the Tonga. What if we get Jacob, Tama, and Solo?
That could be another one that's I was hearing. But as far as Jacob, does he need to talk right now?
I think I feel you. You could slowly roll him into that.
I mean,
he's natural. I feel like he's a natural. Like, you know how they feel like people go off script and shit like that. I feel like with him, like you could let him be him, like and just say crazy shit, like.
But he's at that stage right now where they just want to see him put the pause on anybody and everybody.
Nah, I feel you. But I want to say this too. I'm gonna cut you up. HD, you was right. You know, I come get flowers when you be on to something if I missed it. The brothers, the Tama brothers, when Jacob was standing next to Solo, they definitely had a look of confusion. They definitely had a look of like what's going on.
Peep that shit, right?
Yeah, they did.
I had to do my research. I mean, my rewind study, and they definitely did. Like, hold on, like they didn't even know what was going on.
They was feeling some type of way.
Yeah, that shit to me, it was telling, and it could tell a few different things. But what it told me the most is my theory that Solo is doing shit against the grain, that even whether he's taking orders from somebody, he's still, it's like Liv Morgan, right? Like we saying she in cahoots with Finn, but she's still doing her own thing, sending Dom the you know, I'm giving him the card. And I feel like Solo's kind of you feel me? And Solo is kind of the same thing. He over here, if he take orders from The Rock, but I still think he's doing his own thing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Here's why I think Solo's doing his own thing. When Roman was still champion, he'd already told the world that Solo will be the next tribal chief. Mm-hmm. And the minute Roman lost and Solo does his losses deserve consequence spiel, he anointed himself as tribal chief. The Gorillas, they already said, no, we were sent by The Rock to come regulate shit, but you want some other shit right now.
Right, like I can imagine a storyline where, all right, we neutralized the roster, right? Like, remember the point of destruction? I wanted to know what was the point of destruction, right? So, keeping Cody in check, you're neutralizing the rest of the roster. You all right, like Cody got to face somebody, so you can't attack everybody at once. But y'all picking off Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, the Street Profits, anybody that even sniffing this heavyweight scene, y'all picking them off, right? And then, like you said, now the curveball is bringing Jacob in, and he just straight demolishes Cody. Like, hold on, that wasn't even part of the plan, bro. We're supposed to keep him. You know what I mean? Like,
there's one other notion I want to bring up real quick. If you noticed, the Gorillas were standing back, but Jacob and Solo were on equal footing. The only other time we've seen that was when The Rock and Roman were on equal footing. when the Rock threw up that L instead of the one.
Right, like you see them noticeably they further behind, like how the Usos used to be.
Maybe Jacob was the nigga that was not supposed to be unleashed.
And Jacob's gonna be like, I'm here.
Like, why the fuck did
this
you bring
me
him out? Like him?
Pandora's box.
He'll say, I run this shit. Who dare gonna contest me?
Like this nigga's a savage, like maniac. Like he's not supposed to be involved in none of this.
He gonna big bro everybody.
Like Rock might feel away. Like, yo, what are you doing? Like I didn't like. Why did you bring him? Like, yeah, that Solo doing his own thing, shit. Like Solo, like brought the werewolf. Like the werewolf is not supposed to be here, man.
So I was also reading some theory that potentially, the Gorillas and Jacob could be cahoots with the Rock. Solo could be booted out and rejoins Roman and the Usos.
Yo, look, I just looked up, right? They say he's gonna be named Caesar Sokoa, right? Oh, that's speculation. We've seen the trademark. Speculation is Solo. They might give that name, right? So I'm reading up on Julius Caesar. It says he played a critical role in the events that led to the demise of the Roman Republic and the rise of the Roman Empire.
I'm screaming.
Okay,
I'm
HD,
just
come
saying.
on, break it together, my nigga.
I'm just saying. That's some shit right there. That's some shit right there.
He getting big on us now.
The rise of the Roman Empire. Oof.
And when the tribal chief returns, he'll say, we know how that ship ended.
Right, because this is the Roman Republic right now. We seeing Roman laid out this bloodline. Like this is Roman's work. Solo just, you know what I'm saying? So it could be the demise of that. And then the rise of the Roman Empire, which we all waiting for. You know what I'm saying? Like that's yeah. Shit gonna be crazy.
I like that theory. I like that.
There's a lot of ways we can do this, and I'm on board for all of them.
Caesar led the Roman armies in the Gallic War before defeating his political rival Pompey in a civil war, and subsequently became dictator from 49 BC until his assassination in 44 BC.
Now, my question is, so in that tale, he was betrayed by one of his closest confidants. Now, this could be where Solo comes mad with power. He gets betrayed by Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu is now his Brutus, or as the saying goes, a tu Brute.
They really tapping into like
shit's about to get deep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Movie shit, man.
Movie shit, cinema. This shit crazy. Cause I feel like, all right, this with Sokoa specifically, there's significance behind his name. You know what I'm saying?
Solo, he's the lone guy.
Right. The street champion. So if you change it to Caesar, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it like, oh, nah, you about to, like, the story about to really get crazy. Like, y'all about to really emulate fucking centuries old, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on, I just got another crazy idea. Jacob will not be the one to take out Solo. It'll be Tama Tonga, the man he anointed as his right-hand man. Because The Rock looks at Tama's father, Haku, as his uncle. Therefore, his bloodline, his tribal chief, lies with The Rock. So when Tama gives him that stab in the back, it's going to hit him that much harder. I brought you into this world. You broke bread alongside me. You ate with me. You thrive with me. You gonna stab me in the back?
This shit crazy.
And either way it unfolds, it's still going to lead to Solo being outcasted. Like, you see how Jimmy taking a break right now? I could see a world where, like, in all honesty, too, right? Like, Solo's kind of due for a break, too, right? In some kind of world. Like, he been out there grinding this whole storyline, too. Him and Jay. You know what I'm saying? Roman got his time off. Jimmy got his time off. When that shit come, and when that time come, you know what I'm saying?
I truthfully feel like Solo's in the beginning of his legacy. Like, and this is very huge, like, because it's a big spot. Took a big role. Roman's on break. He's holding it down. This is a big spot in Solo's legacy. I don't think a break, I know what you mean by the break, but I think right now is a crucial part in his legacy to start out. Like,
we are in part 1 of The Godfather 3.
You know what's crazy? How I don't know how it feels for y'all, but like for me, I feel like time is really flying, bro. Like, I'm looking at it right now. It's June 25th, bro. So I feel like just June 2nd, we was talking about waiting and waiting and waiting, and bro,
WrestleMania was 4.5 months ago. If you think about it,
low key, sometimes that shit feel like it was 2 months ago.
So now, actually, did you ever watch what the fuck was it? That Justice League thing on HBO that was like 4 hours long?
Nah.
Oh fuck.
Oh, you talk about the Dan Snyder cut?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch that?
Yeah. The black and white.
Did that feel bar about that?
Did that feel like 4 hours? Because to me it didn't.
It felt like 3.
And again, it's because much like a vintage Scorsese or Tarantino movie, it had the British intermission where you can pause at your leisure, go pop outside, take a breather, go back, finish it, and it's just flowing. Like, you can get through 2-3 intermissions without even realizing it.
Again, I told you that shit today, though. I watched Spider-Man No Way Home, and bro, I felt like I sat there for 20 minutes.
Yeah, and that's a 2.5 hour movie.
And like, so I get what you're saying. Like, that literally happened to me today. Like, I watched No Way Home, and I like, oh damn, the movie's done. Like, you know,
every time I watch Pulp Fiction, it feels like it's like a hour long movie.
Man, classic right there. I haven't seen that one in years. Too. I was watching Wolf on Wall Street today too. That's another one that kind of like flows for me, at least. I don't know about for anybody else, but that one just flows for me too. Wolf on Wall Street.
3 movies I can watch at any point in time, and it's just a breeze. It's Wolf of Wall Street.
Like 5 hours. That don't.
Okay, four movies.
Yeah.
Four movies: Wolf of Wall Street, Scarface, Pulp Fiction, and the 4th one will be the movie Blues Brothers, the first one. I could watch the movies all day long, whenever. It does not feel like their actual runtime. Those movies fly because you're just that much invested in. You're just that much encapsulated in the moment. You're just vibing out.
For me too, Paid in Full. I don't know how long that movie is, but I could just like. I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, I could watch Paid in Full and just sit there for a second and get back to whatever I was doing. Like, it doesn't feel like a long while.
Paid in Full on repeat all day.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that don't feel like there be certain things that be feeling like it drag on. Like, I start like, damn, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Those movies that you just named, Paid in Full too, throw that in there. Those movies, yeah. That's why I like today, the way I felt about Raw. Raw wasn't that for me today. SmackDown that just passed, and the Raw before that, those were must. I'm not saying to the
You know what's crazy, right, is that we spoil you.
Yeah,
we are most definitely spoiled.
Yo, Razor, what I sent you, bro? I sent Razor this shit. Was wild funny, bro. They got the clip from SpongeBob, and nigga, Squidward goes out there, and they say WWE in American countries, and then SpongeBob come out, WWE in other countries.
Yep, yeah. And they're just going many.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, we kind of spoiled on shit for sure. But we've
also
seen this shit for years, bro. So we kind of trained to like see shit from different like lenses.
It's a testament to how D-Generation X, meaning Triple H and Shawn Michaels, have presented the current product to us.
Yo, you know what I just seen? You said, I don't know if this was on the Chris Van Vliet shit or on the Undertaker shit, but I seen it on the YouTube short. Undertaker said, bro, Vince called a meeting with him, Triple H, Stone Cold, and Kane, and said, "Yo, Undertaker, I ain't gonna lie, you're not cutting it as champion. You dropping the belt tonight to Austin on a Raw."
That was the Chris Van Vliet podcast one, I believe.
And that shit it didn't fuck my head up. But again, those are the drastic changes that
Wait. I don't even mean to cut you off, HD. I just seen this Money in the Bank flyer. Hold up, bro.
Uh-oh.
The Cody Rhodes shit and all them going against Bloodline. Hold on, Jacob Fatu and them niggas fighting that 20.
Yeah. That's the six man.
About that.
Yeah, that's the six. That's the 6-man match that I was asking.
Talk to him, Snake.
Nigga, they showcasing Jacob. You crazy?
No, but I could imagine that. But who gonna be? Is it gonna be Tama or Tonga?
No, I'm gonna be real, and this is no shade to Tonga, bro. But he got to sit this one out.
But here's a bit of it. It wouldn't matter. But at the end of the day, it's like we gonna let the dogs loose. Them killers gonna eat.
And another thing I want to point out too: Jacob is the werewolf. Tama's the psycho. Tonga, the brother. He's a beast too.
The infamous mob.
And then here come Hikuleo, yo, when Solo unleashed this giant, it's gonna be like he's bugging.
Also, yeah, we can see Hikuleo debut this next weekend.
Bro, Solo gonna be that team's going to be crazy.
So again, what side do you put Zilla on?
Solo got the pool right now. Polo could get anybody right now.
No, but here's the thing, Zilla, he's locked in with Jake, so he could pull the swing potentially instead of Hikuleo.
It might be some destruction from within shit, and then Roman gonna have to just pick them all apart little by little with whatever he could do.
Right.
Now, before I thought Roman or Rock would come along before Roman. Now I don't know anymore.
Hold on, guys. We got a new tweet from Dominic.
Oh.
With an emoji with Liv holding him up on the side. 15 minutes ago. Dom, you ready to... Man, listen.
I feel they could deliver the Rock and Roman shit to us anyway, bro. Because we already know that that's supposed to happen. You know what I'm trying to say? We don't need some grand schematic shit to happen for them to. I think it's everything in between that's kind of interesting, the middle part of the story and the near ending where it's okay, how do we get? But we know that even if they choose to pivot a few things, they could just have a simple stare down, bro, and it's lit.
Also, did Dom change his Twitter banner recently? This is definitely a new banner, but I don't know when he changed it.
What is that, Sucio?
Yep, Sucio.
Dirty.
Oh, that's what it's dirty. Okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah, because he knows them hands ain't clean.
At all. I would have never thought that.
he funny for that.
He know them hands ain't clean.
That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, I'm all in on Liv, man. Man, Liv. I'm going to that shit that Jacob could. Jacob convention in August, brother.
So now, Snake, let me give you a little context real quick. Who would you want to win a match between Liv Morgan and Jada Parker? Because you gonna get that in a couple years.
Disqualification.
No. 1v1. You gonna get that within the next couple years.
I got Jada doing that butt slam on her.
We need a ref bump, and then we need Snakes running in with the ref shirt on for the count.
Yeah, 1, 2, and then fake it and look at it like, yeah.
The minute Jada gets the hook in for the pin, he gonna put that little 3 count that super fast and shit. Like, dude.
I'm screaming.
Yo, why
Not
was
the quick count.
By the commentary when Nikki Cross was handing the box?
Word, you seen that? I peeped that. They had a body on each side, hey, get out of here, security crew, random ring guy.
Get your candy ass out here, you jabroni.
Yo, Razor, they laid out our homeboy Jamario. You heard?
I heard.
The producer. They laid. Let me find out it's him on the table, man.
They took out the kid.
Man, that's crazy.
They done took out the goat.
Yeah, y'all seen when Braun Strowman ran past Bronson Reed and didn't even hit him? And the nigga just jumped.
Yeah.
Like Braun.
he gonna try. He gonna keep trying.
Y'all ain't gonna lie. JD and Finn got that aura with them belts. They got that aura. They do. They made them belts look like.
Yeah, I'm looking at that picture on Dom's feed. Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like now, it look like we back to business. We back to business.
Yeah. The truth of them niggas, the way they was holding them belts, they made them look whack. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, it's time that Grayson Waller and Austin Theory get that up too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You give
Jordan
up to the bloodline.
them, they look cool. Let Jordan Gungano and them get him. And Chamka, they look cool next to them.
I want to see Gargano on his own though. Like, I'm gonna be honest.
I don't care so much about Gargano. Just let Ciampa loose.
I mean, I said Gargano. No, I want Ciampa on his own. I meant to say Ciampa. I don't even know why I said Gargano.
Because he's feel bad for him. That's why.
I really want to see the way get back. Like, if you gonna have to remember, I said this. Like, if Austin Theory gonna be in the group, then have him with you know what I'm saying, with Gargano, Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell. You can't have Dexter there now. That's clip.
I was gonna say you can't have the weight since Dexter ain't there.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? You can have a little version of it.
Again,
I'm gonna be real. HD. Today's show was an 8.
8.
I was gonna go as far as an 8.
That Bo Dallas segment is amazing.
I was gonna go as far as an 8.5.
That Bo Dallas segment, Uncle Howdy, is amazing. Actually amazing. We are very spoiled right now. This is an amazing era. Is this all right? What are we calling this era?
Cody called it the golden era, or not the Renaissance era.
Is this on an attitude era level?
Some are saying it's close.
I don't know how
I
HD feels.
can't.
I know you from that cloth and you lived through a lot of that, so it's gonna be hard. But
I don't know if getting older matters or like knowing the business matters, but I feel like when I was younger, there was a legit excitement for shit that was going on, bro. Like, they was pouring cement in people's trucks, bro. Like, shit, like there was shit that was like not being seen. Like, you seeing Austin go up on the cross and shit. Undertaker, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's a great point, bro. I gotta give you that. That's a great point because social media does kill it sometimes. It's like, I don't want to know certain shit. And niggas like, you got all these sports reporters, all these wrestling pages, but you got all them reporting shit. Oh, this is today's matches. Like, sometimes I don't want to know what's finna happen. Like, I ain't know when The Rock was gonna come out. I ain't know when Stone Cold was there. I ain't know none of that. It was just like, oh shit, legit excitement.
Rock said, you want your title? Come get it, Austin. Threw it in the river. Or then threw Austin in the river too.
Social media tell you what's finna happen. It didn't happen and be like, yo, we were right. It's like, I don't want to know that shit sometimes.
So Snake, I'm glad you brought into this topic. So what's your personal take on so this weekend after the Y6 debuted, they all of them were pictured unmasked with a fan at a Whataburger. What's your take on that?
We at the end of the day, they can't be human beings. Really?
Yeah, I'm not knocking them for that, bro. It's hard. It's hard.
No, but right after them supposed to be depicted as a whole bunch of killers taking out the entire roster.
It just it was a picture, like, bro, that was a big
goes to
moment
what Snake said though. Like, my bad to cut your shit, Snake. Like, you know what I'm saying? Go to what he's saying though. Social media, we already know who's back in the day. You wouldn't have like everybody dominant on, yo, it's Dexter Loomis, it's Joe Gacy, it's fucking, bro, for mad years, ain't nobody know who the fuck was behind Kane Mass. They know it was BBC Isaac Yanko.
But again, in this instance, us as fans, we all kind of had a feeling who's behind the mask, but to further preserve the mystique of what's left of kayfabe, they could have easily said, "Nah, no photos." However, your handshake, that's good enough for us. That should be good enough for you because you got to see us. No one else can see us right now.
Yeah, all the leaks could kill it. Like, what if I like? It would have been why is niggas fire regardless. But if I didn't know it was Dexter Loomis and then I realized it was him, like, oh shit, that's Dexter. Like that would have been even more crazier.
Because Bully Ray and Mark Henry, they were hot when that picture got loose.
Again,
they were like,
the 90s was different, bro. Like you take a picture with somebody, what was it? Like you had to have like a Polaroid to get that picture right there. Otherwise, you had to take that shit to the camera to the Dwayne Reed or whoever was going to dispose. You know what I'm saying?
Then again, I'm with you, Rays. I don't know. That picture, they probably could have saved that one.
Well, this was Mark Henry's argument. You wouldn't see Undertaker doing this stuff. In most cases, you wouldn't see Rey Mysterio pulling this stuff. Ray would have the mask on. Taker won't take no pictures at all.
Who took the picture? Who leaked that? Like
that kid in the middle.
That dude with the Luca shirt.
Yeah, Luca Doncic. Yeah, fucking Luca. Fucking walking out and shit. I said that shit too.
The Luca shirt is crazy.
Nah, and it's true, bro, because it's up to the person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Snake Eyes. He took me to he had a face off one time, right? And Jay Black had a championship, a woman's title for the rap of the year for the women's. And I asked him, like, yo, bro, can I take a picture of the title because it's dope? And he's like, yeah, bro, just don't put it out. And I respected that. That shit never hit the internet, bro. From my phone, never hit the internet, bro. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's just up to the people. Like, if somebody gives you a picture, that don't mean you gotta go out and you, like I said, leak that shit, bro. I just
think
keep
about
that
it.
Shit,
you know we in that era, niggas want. I was the first one to be with the White Chicks.
That's facts. They want to break the news, and it's that part.
Okay, but guess what? We all got iPhones. All them pictures we take them, they got a timestamp right there.
And I ain't gonna lie too though. By hook or by crook, if you ask somebody nicely or you just do it, if motherfuckers want to take the picture of you, they gonna take it. I guess he asked them nicely, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but also, like, say, like, he posted that without their consent, they could have then got WWE to get that photo flagged or whatever, or they could have said, hey, we'll give you X, Y, and Z to not let that shit get loose.
You know, I just seen this documentary. If y'all haven't seen it, I forgot the name, but it's actually produced by Eminem and LeBron James. It's about it's how music became free. You know what I'm saying? And what the lady said in there made sense. Like, yo,
is that what you sent me the other day?
Yeah, bro. She said, like, we suing our biggest supporters. Like, we fighting our biggest supporters. Like, so it's like, yeah, I get that part, but then it's like, these are the people that, like, the fans, even though they be doing the most and shit, they love these people. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, at the end of the day, as you as a character, it's how serious you want to take yourself. I get that. I mean, again, call me old-fashioned. I mean, had they said, hey, we'll just take the picture for your personal records, but out of respect for us and what we're trying to get going right now, don't post it. You seeing us with your own two eyes should be enough for you as a fan.
Yeah, because there used to be pictures of Taker floating around without the gear. It's just, like I said, by hook or by crook. They ain't asking him. They just taking them shits.
If I'm being real with you, I didn't know how really Taker really, like, I mean, Kane looked for years, like HD said.
Yeah, Kane kept it real good. Like, people ain't know that he was in the company already. Like,
I ain't know how Rey Mysterio.
You know what's even crazy? Kane was actually the fake Diesel. When Kevin Nash and Scott Hall left the company, Vince McMahon tried to have a fake Diesel and a fake Razor Ramon, and Kane actually played Diesel. Had long black hair and sat there with the Diesel outfit on.
Supposedly, Kane will fly into a different city, then drive to that city to make the show.
Yeah, bro. And because, you know, obviously, like, television ain't how it is now. Like, we're in fucking 4K television, bro. They was able to pull that stunt off. You know, like, people knew there was some Fugazi shit going on. But the kids couldn't tell. They just think it's Diesel and Razor. They really had a fake Diesel and Razor for like 4 months and then got them out of there. Like, that's what I'm saying. They kept it kayfabe like kayfabe, like they weren't really like out there, like, you know what I'm saying? So, but again, like you said, Razor, they old school.
Yeah, I mean, and I guess social media kind of changes the rules a little bit, but I mean,
we was just speaking about that, bro. When I said Undertaker didn't like how Braun Strowman handles himself on social media, like he's supposed to be the monster among men, but he's in pools and shit with floaties around his waist and doing all kind of fun shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't knocking them. That's why I follow people on Twitter, but I don't make it a habit of like zoning in on what they do on a personal time. You get what I'm saying? Like I like to keep it in character. Like if they tweets are more related to, all right, boom, character, they tweeting about the show, whatever. All right, fuck it. But to start dissecting, like remember when Braun Strowman? I don't know if you ever seen it. It was a picture of him. I think EC3 and
the video of them three taking a shower from a gutter in the middle of New York City or something like that.
Yeah, and they was in a bar with their shirt off and shit.
No, that's how they're in a gutter area, like on the curb, just taking a shower with the runoff.
Nah, I don't even think I seen that one. I had seen another picture that was floating around with like they was in a bar and shit, just having fun and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was over there just chilling with their shirts off, while and doing like college shit and all that. But that's the type of shit that, you know, people see on their social medias and like, oh, how you the monster among men? But
all right, so let me give you another way to look.
Yep.
You see the picture came out, right, with Bo Down being normal, right? Then he shoots a promo today being his own self. It's like
that's
real. It's real.
That's another reason why they know that they're gonna go that route where they fucking gonna, you know what I'm saying, allow him to be Bo Dallas, so it doesn't hurt. Okay, they took that picture, but we're about to reveal him like this anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it could be like, again, from the older standpoint, I could see why they're like, oh man, it'd probably just be better to protect the character, protect the gimmick. You know what I'm saying? By just doing these little things here and there. But I think it's easier said than done when like in anything, right? Just like parenting, sports, anybody could say, yo, I would have did this in this era. Unfortunately, you're not really doing this in it. Even that's why Taker says it himself. He can't walk around dressed up like Taker in this. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's easier to say sometimes, in my opinion, like from the standpoint of that. But I would like to see one of these older cats still do. I think Gangrel does a good job at it. Like every time, but that's his life. Like every time you see him, he vamped up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think Sting did a good job at it. Like every time you see Sting out in public, most of the time he got his paint on. So
I think with Sting, we used to see him in with the Lokes dark sunglasses and just no face paint on top of that too, especially with TNA.
Right, that's like his secondary look too, right? So it's like.
But then also Wyatt had another picture they had dropped. That might be like picture of the year.
Which one was that?
The group photo they took together. They took another group photo. They actually made a official Twitter page too. There was a Wyatt 6 page going around that actually has 1 million followers, but I don't think that's the official page. Their official page just Wyatt 6. Seen the somebody like the close WWE like retweeted it.
I don't think I seen that. I gotta catch that one.
Yeah, they got another picture for him. Let me see if I can find it. You should, matter of fact, you should be able to find on Twitter, just put in the search bar.
Now, again, too, I feel like sometimes I think we got to look and put blame on ourselves. Like maybe not you, Snakes, maybe not Razor, but us as a community when we make these conversations too. We be like, going back and forth about this shit. Like you said, everybody's so quick to break the new. Like we put a lot of shit in. We tip the scales too, right? Like we don't just let them cook. We out here tipping the scales when a lot of shit is retweeted, reposted, or kind. And we
I
like
try not. I'm gonna be real. When I give my takes, I try not to like. That's why I'll be real. It's hard. That's why I say social media is like all this shit. I be feeling the same shit that I see people say. You know what I'm saying?
facts.
It's
Yeah,
like
it,
sometimes
it
motherfuckers just get to it before more. Person just got a bigger following, so it's like they got more views on what you thought. You know what I'm saying, or what you
it
already said. You
started
know what I'm
to
saying?
ignore that shit because like
Yeah.
there's a lot of times when you think something and somebody's saying it, and
Mhm.
I'm just
When you
thinking I
say it, it
like to
come off like you copying off something he thought. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
like, oh, I'm just agreeing type shit, you feel me? But I'm really
Right.
in my head, I'm like Doctor Strange, bro. I'm thinking of all the scenarios that can happen, you know what I'm saying? Before I
Exactly.
just spit this one shit out, like, you know what I'm saying? But again, like you said, yeah, it's so many opinions in it, bro. Everybody could kind of have something similar like that, kind of go, right? Like,
I
so
think
yeah,
with wrestling and how it is, like wrestling, it's good to like try to like you know have your thoughts of what you may think is gonna happen because how they roll out similar. Like damn, what's gonna happen next? You feel me? But we're not gonna
yup,
always be right on the shit we guess. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna always be right. I'm
hell no.
definitely not always be right.
And that's why I like to stand corrected too, though. Like I was telling Razor this shit the other day. When I feel like I'm always right, it's not a problem, but y'all kind of showing me your hand. Like I know what direction you going. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I
Some
like
shit
to,
do be front door. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But I think they've been doing a good job of like throwing curveball. Shit, Seth Rollins and all that. That was a curveball. We ain't expect like we was talking about that nigga. SummerSlam, WrestleMania, shit like that.
that's
Just
yeah, bro. That's a good curveball right there.
just when you think you have all the answers, they change all the questions.
Yep. As it should be though.
Right.
Like
Take that.
the only shit I would just hope that they move on from sooner than later is like Kevin Owens versus the Bloodline. Like that does
I
not to
feel
be
you.
like a Stone Cold Vince McMahon, Shawn Michaels. Like this ain't a greatest rivalry of all time for us to be seeing it this much. Like you know what I'm saying? Like this isn't one of
Cody getting jumped. Who's coming out? What do you want? Says it was like you already know who's coming out to help. You already know Kevin. Like
yeah, bro.
yeah,
The Randy Orton shit makes sense. Legacy, yes.
yeah.
I'm not mad at that. But Kevin Owens, bro, like, come on, bro. You already fucking had your shot, bro. In the pandemic, out the pandemic, 2 years out, y'all beat the bloodline, the tag team version.
All right,
Like,
so let me
chill.
say this to you. Before Kevin Owens got back re-implemented and shit, he was in that Logan Paul situation. A lot of people feel like he should have won the US title. Then he ended up in this situation. I feel you though. He had the WrestleMania, he won the belts against Bloodline. Yeah, he's been a part of Bloodline for a minute. If he wasn't a part of it, what would you do with him?
I'm gonna be
What?
honest. This probably a hot take. I don't even look at Kevin Owens like that. Like, oh, I need to have him in the main event, heavyweight,
Mm.
or like near this like last match, like the last match of the show. Like, I'm sorry that like I think he gotta earn that shit back. Just because of how they, not because of him, because of how they booked him. Like they don't
Why
really
was he?
go
Why was
ahead.
he eliminated from the U.S. title run to begin with? All of
Right,
Logan Paul's wins weren't clean wins.
right. That's when they really started like letting Logan Paul knock him out with the brass knuckles and all of this. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
again, after that, I feel like yeah, you kind of got to find something else. Or like another thing too, Kevin Owens never really reinvented himself, bro. He's just still dressed the same, bro.
Exactly.
Like
I agree with
like what am I supposed to invest in a prize like
you. They try to fuck
Brock?
us up and put the bar before the KO. Like, come on.
Yeah,
True.
like Brock Lesnar was the prize fighter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they got to do like a little something better, make it convincing with him. But when he do the stunner to people, I don't know if they don't sell it good for him. But I just don't like how that should be looking sometimes. Like, because even Stone Cold's worst stunners to people, it was how they showed them. They over there shaking like they got electrocuted, like they catching a seizure or something. Their eyes is rolling back to the back of their head. You see The Rock about to fly out the ring doing backflips. Like,
well, not everyone knows how to take the stunner. Plain
yeah,
simple.
like Austin Theory tried to oversell the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what you want if you think about it.
But then you had the internet ripping them for it. Like, I thought it would have looked dope, but that slight hesitation killed them. You know which one I'm talking about, right? The one from when he jumped into the RKO. The one he took from Austin was fucking, bro. They could make posters out that shit. He caught flight on that one from Austin. I feel like he tried to recreate a little magic then. That shit just it didn't hit the same. So for me, Kevin Owens, I don't know. Like Randy Orton, I'm not mad. Again, I'm not mad at him. I feel like he never got his, when he came back from injury, how he was like, yo, I'm coming back for the bloodline. And I feel like he never really got his just due. One can argue he did, but you got, at that moment when that happened, you had LA Knight coming out, AJ Styles coming out. Remember? So now that's like, it wasn't really like he got his clear, like, cut at the cake.
Right.
So I'm not.
Also, you can also argue that his overall lick back ain't towards his bloodline; it's towards Roman and the Usos. That's who took him out, not this rendition.
Right. So
this is all just house play to him.
But yeah, Kevin Owens, I hope after this 6-man match, like, we don't. Oh man. Where do y'all think we go from here? After, like, obviously the Raw was what it was tonight. The best part of the show was, Uncle Howdy interviewing Bo Dallas. That you know what I'm saying? That was the moment.
I think my question is, if Drew is going to be the third participant for Raw for the Money in the Bank, who does SmackDown have as their third man? That will determine like who their overall like the favorite's going to be. Because right now, you could argue Jay, you could argue Drew if he is going to be in the match. Who else has SmackDown got? Otherwise, it will be someone from Raw winning.
Damn, who could they put from SmackDown? I mean, my boy Cat Brother said Montez Ford. So let's say theoretically you put Montez in a match. It's triple threats. Who's the other two?
Or to make it interesting, say Drew is technically a free agent, and he's a SmackDown guy potentially. Who's the Raw guy?
Well, they got him listed for Raw in the Raw side.
Drew hasn't been confirmed for the match yet.
They didn't put the flyer up on the show?
No.
I could have sworn.
Adam Pearce said you got to earn it. And then Drew said, all right, I'm going to trust you to do the right thing. Because if you don't do the right thing, he's going to start some shit. So he could be the Raw name. He could be a SmackDown name. We don't know.
That's some stuff right there. Yeah, but I think, like, for me, again, what I was saying, the only thing that can hurt this angle is if they continue to attack people, and it's like they're like, I don't know, like, I feel like, again, I gotta be patient because I think the biggest storyline here is what we seen on the interview, right? Like, the attacking is the least, like, that's gonna be like the secondary The other that's gonna be the
With the whites.
yeah.
If they're gonna be on week to week, it would depend on who they attack. But in order for us to get a definitive answer, we would have to see more vignettes. Now, me personally, I would want to see them as least as possible to maximize their mystique. So when they do strike, you know shit's going down. Whether if it's every week, you kind of get bored over it sooner than later.
Shit, we got NXT tomorrow, and what's gonna be the last episode of WCW? Possibly
The finale. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we got some shit to look forward to tomorrow too.
Yeah, we have the Heritage Cup match, and then I want to say there's a tag match. There's a couple matches they advertised on Raw today, but I was more focused on the Heritage Cup match because it involves your boy Nathan Frazier.
Yep, that's right. I think we're gonna see something there too.
Mm-hmm. It could be something maybe Good Brothers related. It could just be them two as a whole. But something's going down tomorrow.
Hell yeah. I think we hit on everything for Raw, right?
Pretty much everything, yeah. Everything noteworthy, at least.
So I think we could pack it up then. You got something else that's noteworthy?
Until we hear something on the internet, no, I'm good.
All right, for my brother Snakes, because he got low skill his phone. I don't know what's going on, but for my brother Snakes, Razor, HD, you already know. Unwelcome your thoughts off the hip.